Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Whoa, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Woohoo! Tom Pellegrini here. Now Super Mario, my man Rob Hill. How you doing, Rob?
Great, man.
You playing some Mario Kart or something?
You know, I was gonna say, yeah, old school, a little
Mario
N64
Party
ass. It's what it feels like, man. We're going on a party mode. Everybody get on the party bus for the live breaks. Awesome to be back with you, DP. We got less than a week to go for the month of August. Saw a crazy thing today, despite seeing the brand new rivalries that a lot of teams were debuting.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to you about that at some point. But I saw that this upcoming Sunday, which, by the way, I'll be live 9, 12, and 3 here at UA.
Nice.
Last Sunday without regular season football in the NFL. Can you believe that?
I can't wait, man. We got college football this weekend. I know
Crumbling.
week 0. Maybe not the best games. I don't give a shit. College football is back. I'll be watching TCU and North Carolina as they kick off in Ireland. Follow that up with a little bit of USC, who I'm excited to watch. Maybe Jaden Mayava plus 2,500 Heisman. It's a make or break year for Lincoln Riley. Make or break year for Lincoln Riley usually means a Heisman winner quarterback. So I'm feeling the love there. We also have NC State versus Virginia. That's a good ACC game. That's an underrated game right there. So I'm excited for some college football. Good news for me. Good news for you. Good news for people watching. That even in the offseason, it's football 365
Foosball.
here at Ultimate Autographs. Right now, Tuesday, what's Tuesdays are for? The Stasher Cash. Oh, yeah. Stasher Cash loaded with some excellent names. We have 8 golden tickets. That's the currency for the locker. The locker is where we offer our one-of-a-kind rare pieces of memorabilia that you get to pick out. That's the best part about the locker. You see something you like? Well, you see how many golden tickets it cost, and then you run to the break page and you get those golden tickets. Stasher Cash.
Oh.
We have golden tickets. We have awesome speed flexes. We have opportunities to get yourself store credit if you win an item that you might already have at home. It's the rival team, or hell, you just don't want that item. You cash in for some Ultimate Autographs store credit. That's nice, right, Adrian Peterson? That's 5 tickets.
Yeah. I do want to say, as much as I'm dialed into what you're saying, I'm kind of like getting tempted. This is what the locker does, man. It's what the locker does. It's like almost kind of like a force field. Almost kind of like the Death Star in A New Hope with the Millennium Falcon. Trying to get away.
One of my favorite concerts of all time. I went to see Calvin Harris.
That is such a...
2000. I was in college still, so that's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
But that was when that song, I Feel So Close to You Right Now.
So
it's a force field.
I actually got chills you mentioned that. Crazy fun fact. So the night the Jazz and I got engaged in Cancun, we went out and we're all-inclusive resort. So there's a couple of places that are like some nightclubs there. We go out, we're celebrating. First song, because, did the Snapchat thing, the song request. First song she requested was
That one?
I Feel So Close.
Nice.
Yeah, Club Mix by Calvin Harris. So
Wow, that's because she
that's
felt
sick.
so close to you. It was like
That's
a
a-
force field.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we got back, nope. Nope. Old married couple life now already. So, guys, you can never feel closer to this break room today because even though we got Stash or Cash DP,
Yeah.
we do got a lot of other great series on the break page
Well,
as well.
you're an engaged man, so you're going to have to get used to this. You ready to do some housekeeping?
Yeah, the transitions are seamless.
Yes.
Like a Swiffer wet jet to a dirty hardwood floor.
There you go. Let's get that dice roller we're looking for.
Dude, I am sore. Dude, my palms, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to do the M&M, which, by the way, I saw got claimed in the locker. Did you see the D12 M&M autograph? Yeah,
What?
there's an M&M photo slab that was in the locker for 5
Really?
golden tickets. So I was going to say, my palms yesterday, I mowed my grass in my new house for my first time. It took me over 2 hours to do.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it was brutal. It was brutal.
Here we go.
Anyways, housekeeping.
6 or higher on the dice roll. T12.
So close to you.
Is that My Band? Remember that song?
These chicks don't even know the name of my band.
Yeah. It was a personal favorite of mine. All right, here we go. 7. Back-to-back shows with 7, Rob. So
7 is going to be the magic number today. We're going to 7th heaven, DP. Where
Yes,
are we
sir.
going? What's the chase?
Chase is going to be, let's get this. I like when it spins. Let's refresh this.
Is it going to be the My Draw today?
Jersey, Stash or Cash, QB Room, Shotgun, Old School versus New School, and the Minis. Is My Draw the Mini? Is that what you're implying?
I like that.
Here we go. Whatever break this wheel lands on, we'll do a top spot draw at the conclusion of the show. All right, hard count. Andre Johnson, Trey Henderson, LaShawn McCoy. We're down to 7 boxes left. So the hard count.
Set.
All right. I need some responsibility over here. I kind of like, a dog, dog chasing cars and you finally get the car. It's like, what do I do with this?
Man.
Stash or Cash.
Yeah. We're wide open across the board.
8 golden tickets still available. Fred Taylor, Mark Brunell, Trey Hendrickson, UA exclusive. Trey Hendrickson. Jerome Bettis on the Rave. They got me earlier. I pulled a Rave Steelers authentic. It's Rod Woodson. I thought it was going to be the Bettis. It was Rod Woodson, who's in the Ann Moore section, one of the
Hi,
best
Rod.
defensive players of all time.
Yeah.
I think that's an awesome get to have in the Ann Moore section. It just tells you that the names in this series are insane. Obviously, the item you want to look good, but you also want a great name on the item. Stash or Cash. Hutch on the retro. How about the iconic silver and black? Little injury scare the other day with Ashton Genty. They had a Schefter update saying that he was helped off the football field under with some help. He couldn't put any weight on his own leg. They did the prayer circle, so you're like, oh boy, that's not great. Only a sprained ankle. Only going to be a multiple week injury. We'll see if we see him week 1. If we don't see him week 1, possibly week 2. But we'll see him early in the football season. It's not as bad as everyone thought. When I hear that guy goes down and they're doing a prayer circle, I'm like, oh boy, ACL, Achilles, worst case scenario.
No, some scary stuff, but it was actually crazy enough you bring that up. It was actually revealed what the prayer circle was for. It was to actually acquire his speed flex in the
Was that
UAY
it?
break room. Yeah.
Was that
They
it?
didn't want to give anything away before the new series dropped a few days ago. So shout out to the Las Vegas Raiders for doing that. No, but Ashton Genty, one of the guys, which by the way, I was watching my favorite. This is how down bad I am for football. There's a great league called the Flock League that they started their fantasy draft. They posted a video today, and Ashton Genty was taken when they recorded it. Like maybe 30 minutes after that happened. So they start freaking out, be like, dude, did you not hear about the news? The guy that took Genty in the first round did not tell him what happened. And at the time we didn't know the severity of the injury. So it was pretty funny. So, but yeah, shout out to Ash.
Genty. That Raiders black visor. Emmett Smith. If you don't like silver and black, how about silver and blue? the iconic Dallas Cowboys. Probably the two most, iconic helmets all time in football history, Raiders and Cowboys. The all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith, blue visor. How about Randy Moss, Winter Warrior?
Randy.
I got to take another look at the rivalry helmet for the Vikings before I give my final verdict. The Bears rivalry uniforms, come on. You cannot tell me I'm a hater. Not the best.
Not one of my favorites for sure, at least out of the ones that I've seen drop today. I was a little disappointed. You know, I was kind of hoping for some variation like what the Vikings have there on the great Randy Moss. So... again, but that's a hard one to top, man. Speaking of a Vikings fan, I wouldn't be surprised if he's going after it, and he is. Chris Hove, two spots in the Stash Your Cash double. Happy Tuesday to you, my man.
All right.
4 to go on the double.
Thank you, Chris. 4 to go on that double. We also have a QB room in the room right now that is actually ridiculously loaded. We have 6 golden tickets, a name that I don't get too often here in the break room that, honestly, you see those names at the bottom, Mahomes and Brady, the most valued, but... I'm a football fan. I don't get to see Troy Aikman often in the break room. I love that Cowboys flash helmet. I know it's a rep, but that's going to look awesome in your display case, guys. Week 1, just around the corner, that helmet freaking pops. Troy Aikman. Good to see him back in the break room.
Beautiful.
Bo Nix on that rep Broncos. I'm excited. I am about as high on the Broncos as I can be for any team this season.
Really?
Broncos and Texans, I'm going back. I'll have my final answer, who wins the AFC, but right now I keep going back and forth. Who's going to win the AFC? And Bo Nix, Broncos, or CJ Stroud in the Texans.
So you're going depth for the Broncos and Texans because on paper
and defense, yep.
And they both kind of have similar questions, right? You know, what's the ceiling for Nix and Stroud? You know, are these guys that could be starting caliber quarterbacks to get you to a Super Bowl? Do you think anybody said yes to Drake May last year in the AFC in his second year? I don't think so. So again, I think that they're two very deep rosters.
One thing that Denver beats Houston with is offensive line. Houston's offensive line. They made some changes offseason, but not great. Denver, if not the best, one of the best offensive lines in football. Bo Nix was watching Packers Broncos preseason game on Friday. He looked good. He looked healthy.
Yeah.
I didn't see any.
That's a beautiful retro, guys. Beautiful.
Yes. It's one of the best logos of all time, that Broncos
Denver
throwback.
I got on
If they didn't win the Super Bowl with John Elway back-to-back, the first year that they switched to those, helmets that we're used to now, these would have been back by now. It's just, they won 3 Super Bowls with the uniforms they got on now, so it's hard to...
Wonder if a team ever has the cojones to just go back and say, you know what? There's just a different vibe with this helmet, different vibe with this jersey, and they just make it their permanent current stuff. A little Back to the Future.
Here's another great throwback.
That's a great example right there.
Seahawks, good to see them wear it last season. They'll be wearing it again. One of the best games to watch last season was that high-scoring Bucs Seahawks. Both wearing the throwbacks, the creamsicles first. These awesome blue, and my favorite colors, blue and green. I love this lid.
There you go. Yeah.
The Seahawks got cheer up, though. You guys just won the Super Bowl.
Your favorite NFC team? Seattle Seahawks.
Mine?
You're raving about it all. Yeah, man. Raving about them since the day I met you.
I mean, they're good since I've known you. That's why.
Which by the year, you guys, 365 days ago. I might need some Kleenex for this one.
Sometimes I wish I was a Seahawks.
I became coworkers with Don Pellegrini. Official 1 year for me today.
Today?
So, yeah, and then tomorrow ironically would have been, it's in your calendar, right? Top of the bulletin board for you.
Well, I usually get like a message. No, I'm serious. I get a message in the...
So they do it for like the whole month.
Oh, okay.
So, but 8/26. I just remember because my first was that JJ McCarthy comeback on Monday Night Football. Then the next night, when I worked with you in common, my second day of training, we drafted the fantasy, UA fantasy.
That shitty team. Yikes.
We're still DAC defenders though, guys.
Trey Benson, who we had on that team, just got cut. Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys knew this, but you cannot start 4 running backs in the NFL. So now that 4 is down to 3 for Arizona. So.
They still have Bam Knight though, don't they?
Yeah. DeMarcado, I forgot who he's with now. He's gone, but yeah.
Here's a team that's
James
getting
Conner,
a lot. Hey,
Jeremiah Love.
how about this? You laughed at me last week when I showed you the 26, 25. No, what was it? 25-cent cash out I showed you last week? Well, guess what?
We up to $1 now?
No, why is it back to 6 cents? It was $27 the other day. It's back to 6 cents now.
Oh man. They caught on.
It was $27.35 the other day. Come on, I was good. Well, still, a lot of buzz for the Cowboys this offseason. They know they're going to score a lot of points. Why? Because Dak Prescott. Look this up. You know what? I'll prove it right now. You guys like AI? How about this? I'm going to type in on Google AI, who was the clutchest quarterback in the NFL last year. Now, if you tell me AI is wrong, that's your issue.
Well, the internet's never wrong. We know this. It's going to be Jordan Love, isn't it?
Who? Maybe, let me do my warning step, but who clutches quarterback? Who was? Oh, who's that? That's Dak Prescott. That's the Dak man.
Look at you.
When they say, this guy's not clutch, this guy can't. Well, here's a stat to tell you otherwise.
High leverage late game situations.
AI overview. Dak Prescott, quarterback, was graded as the most clutch quarterback in the NFL for the 2025 season, head into 2026. According to Pro Football Focus, you've heard of that, right? Chris Collinsworth, PFF.
Yeah. Focus Football Pro. Yeah.
That's right. Metrics tracking high leverage and late game situations. Prescott finished the year with an 87.8 passer game in clutch moments. That's better than the MVP, Matthew Stafford. That's better than two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. That's better than Super Bowl champion Sam Darnold. That's better than former MVP Josh Allen. Dak Prescott could be yours in the break room. Speed flex. Jim Kelly on my favorite Bills helmet, that red retro. And then the two most expensive signatures in the room right now, guys. Patrick Mahomes, Speed Flex with the visor. And, of course, the new, I think he's a Versace model I saw on GQ this morning. That's right. I follow GQ on Instagram.
Really?
I think let me find that. I think now...
Talk about Tom the Terrific?
Yeah, he's becoming now the face of Versace. He beat me out. It was between me and him.
You know, that's honestly really inspiring for him to go on the same career path as his ex-wife. I got to give Tom a lot of upside. He's trying to win her back by any ways necessary, so it's one way to get it done.
Gucci. My mistake, Tom.
Gucci.
Tom Brady and his new Gucci campaign and becoming a leather pants guy at 49. That is the headline.
49 now? Jeez.
That is crazy, yeah.
Wow. So you say, well, I mean, he got a lot of times to, try those on.
Would you wear this?
Put those out with all the, all the white party fanatic parties.
All leather jumpsuit?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't pull it off.
That's what you wore your first day here.
Yeah. It was the rookie initiation that I had to do. It's like I was joining the UA fraternity. Yeah. There's very, very few men that can actually pull that off. You know what's another guy that I think could? A guy like Jackson Dart. I think Jackson Dart's got some. He's pretty drippy.
Some swag, right?
Some swagger, a guy that hopefully we'll have in the break. We just had a Cam Scattergood this past weasweekend.
The eye paint, he does it like a nice little, always tries to go a little design there.
Yeah.
The headband. Yeah. But Tom Brady, where...
He actually is wearing some new... Funny bring up Jackson Dart and his eye paint. It's actually going to have an inscription on there. Slide first on each side.
I knew that was... I knew something was coming.
It's going to be a little precautionary side.
You saw me smile. I was like, this ain't going to be serious.
Harbaugh was inscribing it on his eye black during OTAs the other day. It was kind of inspirational.
Kurt Warner. Retro Speed Flex.
Yeah. Drinking buddy.
This break is awesome. If you're a Cowboy fan, Troy Aikman, Dak Prescott, how about Roger Staubach? Now, Randall Cunningham could be an Eagle hit, could be a Viking hit, most likely Eagle. That pairs up with the NFC East as well. But Cowboy fans, Troy, Dak, Roger, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
That's an awesome triple up right there, possibly double up. We do have a quad and a double up. Every single item in this break is going to be a full-size quarterback. Rep, authentic, speed flex, quarterbacks throughout. Old school versus new school. We have one headliner left. It's this awesome helmet. I love it. Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas, and the coach, Marv Levy.
Yeah, coach.
The coach, Marv Levy. Maybe that's coach. A different coach. But Marv Levy still signing at the National. 100 years old.
That's amazing.
Can't be stopped.
That's amazing.
I think it was last year. Not this National, but last National. I saw a video of him, and he was shooting the you-know-what with a couple people. And there was a Dolphin fan asked for his autograph, and Marv, joking around, said, "Get that Dolphin fan away from me. I'm going to call the cops." So
through and through, baby. Bill's Mafia.
Marv, still a sense of humor.
You know what they should do for him? I think the Bills get the first Sunday night game this year to introduce their brand new stadium. I think it's
Cowboys Giants.
Is it Cowboys Giants?
I think it's the next week.
Okay, so when they debut that for prime time for their brand new stadium, they got to have Mark Levy do some type of tribute out there. The winningest coach in franchise history should have him do something special. Yeah,
could be too loud. Hard count. Andre Johnson, Trey Hendrickson, LaShawn McCoy. UA exclusive. That's right. Only signs for us.
He's ours.
Trey
One of
Hendrickson, one of the best pass rushers in the National Football League. Andre Johnson,
One of us.
one of the best receivers of the 21st century, the best offensive player in Houston Texan history, no doubt about it. And then we have two-time All-Pro running back, Shady, LaShawn McCoy, secondary headliner. That is the Hard Count Mixer Series. We also have the Shotgun, where we have George Pickens, authentic, still out there, along with Minka Fitzpatrick. The Jets, they needed some ball hawks this offseason. They got one with Fitzpatrick. George Pickens, he's going to get paid this upcoming offseason, especially if he does what he did last season with 1,500 yards. I can't imagine the Cowboys letting this guy walk if he outplays CeeDee Lamb again. Maybe CeeDee Lamb might be chopped. He might be lamb chopped.
All right, that's a new one. I like that.
Not bad, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we'll
throw,
work on it.
Throw some more meat on the meat on the fire.
We'll work on it.
Fresh meat.
Jerseys.
You wrote that. I see your post. No, you're not.
Well, why do you think I've been gone for a few days?
Yeah, make that joke when the camera's on you, buddy. Let's see. Don't look down at your cheat sheet over there.
My hand. I got it written on my hand.
Yes.
What's that say? Jerseys. Cam Scattaboo, Andre Johnson, Maurice Jones-Drew, Jalen Carter, James Cook, Fred Warner, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis. That one will look good on your wall in a hanger. And then we have Ricky Williams, the Weed jersey. It's a fun piece to have in your collection. It's a conversation starter. I mean, when you think of Ricky Williams, think of two things: him being an awesome running back and weed. Secondary headliners: Chris Olave,
SWE baby,
Chad Johnson,
SWE,
and Fred Taylor. Ricky before his time with the weed, I would say that.
Oh my God.
Jerseys. Oh boy. That is not the solution I wanted for our pitching problem. Jonathan Cannon. How about the minis? Lawrence Taylor, Malik Neighbors, Andre Johnson, Kyron Williams.
Season's over.
Jamal Charles.
Lots of good stuff there. Jamal Charles, man. Jamal, one of my favorite guys watching growing up. And we like to call him seasonal hits. Now, obviously, on planet Earth, we got things that we like to call the four lovely seasons. UA Break Room is a lot like that. Like, for example, the new season that has started, I know Dom was just going through. We'll circle back around to Troy Aikman season. We want, probably, I don't know how many Aikmans you've seen lately, but we've probably gone a few months now without seeing Troy in the break room. Once you start to see his name pop up, you'll probably see him cycle for the next couple of weeks, maybe the next couple of months. Kind of the same thing with Jamal Charles. You got a no-brainer double up, a grade from the Giants past and Lawrence Taylor, and a hopeful grade of the Giants present. I was making this point over the weekend. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I think that dealing with New York media, big-time LA, Chicago media is very, very different from anything else. I think actually having Odell Beckham Jr.
Too nice here in Chicago.
Yeah, I think OBJ being back in that locker room is actually going to, help Malik navigate some things, a very early career injury. Going to help him understand what it's like to deal with the pressures of New York. I think he's going to absolutely thrive.
Some journalists, I would like them to press harder on some owners here in Chicago. I'll just leave it at that. I know we're in first place, but still, I won't forget. Minis, $58, automatic double. We do have a quad up, 116. But Tuesdays, Rob, what are we here for? Stash or cash. 2 to go on that double. 8 golden tickets. We have not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 speed flexes. LeBron in the locker. D-Wade, number basketball. Get those golden tickets.
My guy.
25 golden tickets. Is that your Baldo Jimenez? There you go.
It is. I was thinking of Fausto Carmona.
Oh, yes.
Who had a name before, which is why I was going to make the... I don't remember.
It was
Roberto.
Yeah, Roberto Hernandez?
I think it was.
Yeah. Fausto Carmona. Yes.
Oh, what a name.
8 golden tickets. I need that for Immaculate Grid later.
Watching his arm move, like it just hurts me to watch. I don't know how he did this consistently.
Won a Cy Young, Colorado, right?
Only guy that could ever figure out Coors Field. Yep.
Yeah. 8 golden ticket. You know me, I love the throwback Jags lid. The Duval, Mark Brunell, Florida Fred Taylor. Awesome lid right there. Would love. I mean, this helmet, Mike, that's a conversation starter. This helmet just pops. Jerome Bettis.
All aboard the bus. I actually just I'm going back through my binge watch of The Office and just saw an episode with him the other day. So
the bus,
Jerome Bettis was featured
in
a episode of The Office.
Try to get a job at Dunder Mifflin.
He was actually at a paper convention. doing some signings. So you'll be seeing this guy doing a lot of signings for us. Jerome has been around for a long time. There's, if he was driving the UA bus, there's quite a few miles on that. But you know what?
Is that the episode where Jim works for the other company? Then he meets up with Michael and Dwight. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. Look at that in Die Hard Office. Now, when he was still at when he transferred to Stanford.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he meet Karen and Andy.
Yep. Guard dog.
I liked Andy.
Yeah,
he was
tuna
fun.
Until they villainized him.
I got straight A's. Yeah. My friends called me Ace. Actually, they call me Buzz. I got straight B's. Yeah. Jerome Bettis. That's an A+ helmet right there. Hutch. Hey, you got to have straight A's to get in Michigan. That's a smart school. Aiden Hutchinson on that retro Detroit Lions. How about a little bit of a silver and black? Ashton Genty. The iconic Raiders.
A lot of high valued helmets still available, man.
Mm-hmm.
You look at that description. 5 golden tickets, dude. There could be $2,000 in store credit sitting there, guys. By the way, you'd be the first person, I think, in UA history to cash in golden tickets for store credit. I don't think we've seen that before, Dom. So
I have not. We pulled the 4 golden tickets earlier. Those were stashed, of course, because golden tickets, that's your currency for the locker. It's like, I think, I'm going to steal this from Hayden. I think he said it best. You go to arcade, first thing you look at is the prize wall, right?
Everyone loves this analogy.
But it makes perfect sense. You got another one?
I got a few, but not as I'm still working on it over. I got to talk to my ghostwriter about it first. So.
Well, he's too busy making up my material that I got right on my hand right now.
My ghostwriter is Hayden.
You go to arcade, the first thing you look at is the prize wall, right? And you're like, okay, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that. Well, then the guy tells you, well, too bad, Junior. You got to have some golden tickets to claim them.
Junior.
So you know what to do? You start playing your ass off in those games to get those golden tickets. That's what you do here in the break room. Stash your cash. If you're going for the golden tickets and you win an item that's not the golden tickets, cash that bad boy in for some store credit. Get back in the break. If you win, the least amount of store credit you can walk away with is $250. And guess what, Rob? That's good enough to get you a spot in that double $250, or maybe 2 spots in the next single. So you will have some store credit to get back in the next break if that item or items still available. It's not a chump change store credit. You're not getting $1. You're not getting $2.
Nope.
You're getting as low as $250 store credit back if you decide to cash in that item.
Yeah, which is what makes this probably our most popular regular series. I'd go on a limb to say. So, and again, shout out to you and Rip, and most importantly, shout out to you folks out there buying in today. And again, shows how much greatness is in the break room, because only 8 boxes have been done since we dropped this bad boy this morning. So there is a whole lot left to feast on across the board. And we're 1 spot away from a double, and I may have spoken too soon. Let's see here. And I did Robert Dembski closing out our first break coming up. Dominator.
Hey, Robert.
You're welcome.
Both Roberts, thank you very much.
Just giving you an update. I mean, it's my job. I guess.
I'm going to ask for not 1, but 2.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. By the way, speaking of the great LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, I looked up. There's only 1 retail online value that I could find, because that basketball 25 golden ticket sum that is in the locker, it's numbered. There's only 136 like it in its existence. If you look it up, what is it? Upper Deck, the card company. They have the first one out of 136 online for them retail.
Spell right there.
Going for about $8,000. So usually the bookend numbers are usually a little bit higher, so probably anywhere between 7,000 to 8,000 is the value of that basketball.
I could put in Double there. Let's see where my mind's at. Double. Stash your cash.
Double. Sounds like a maybe think of Dublin.
That's where they'll be playing Saturday. TCU.
Yeah, Dublin.
North Carolina. I already got the TCU minus 7.5 locked in. Numbers will be scrolling below. Give you guys some time. I did it yesterday because I was just so bored. I was like, let me do this before the odds change to 8. I did it yesterday. I woke up this morning. They're like, hey, here's a 50% profit boost for college. I was like, damn, I should have waited.
How long do you think Belichick's going to ride that out at UNC?
If you told me, Dom, would you bet the year that he's the head coach, I would say no.
Why do you think he went there to begin with?
Challenge?
Love of the game? Yeah, love of the game.
A challenge, maybe something new. Maybe I know he was interviewing with Atlanta.
Yeah.
I know they didn't. Who they go over? They went with Morris over him. Did he have any options?
I didn't really. It's probably unpopular. I didn't hate Raheem Morris with Atlanta. I don't think he was great, but I don't think he was bad either.
I mean, yeah, they've had a lot of things happen off the field too for Atlanta.
And Atlanta didn't have Jordan Hudson. So.
All right. Stash your cash. Double 2 numbers, please. Jill, Chris, Joshua, Douglas, Robert. Well, in North Carolina, they're famous for Jordans, right? Michael Jordan? So, no? Give you guys a couple seconds. If not, we'll go to the wheel out of 30. How we all doing? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for, Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for your favorite team, favorite player, let us know. Drop them in the chat. How we all doing on Instagram? Today's the best day to win one of these. There you go.
Who said that?
JM on IG. What's going on?
Let's go, Jay.
If you guys have any questions on Instagram as well, please drop it in the chat. All right. I don't see any box calls, Rob, so wheel is up. Here we go.
Do it.
All right. Landed on 26. We do have it. All right. That's our first one. And then our second spin, because this is a double after all. 26 and 16. All right.
Which we also have.
All right. 16 and 26 coming up. Stash your cash double. It is 7 times. If you watch the 12 p.m. show, yes, we did randomize again, and we got 7 on that dice roll. So, quick trip here in the randomizer. I'll copy. I'll paste this, bring this up so you guys can check it out for yourselves. All right. Stash your cash double. We have plenty of great items still left in the stash your cash, guys. So here we roll. 7 times. Good luck, everybody, in this break. Couple more clicks to read off your divisions. And there it is. All right. Copy. Pasted. Let's break. We'll go in numerical order. So we'll open box 16 first, and then we'll cap off double number 4 with box 26.
Let's do it.
The former Edgar Caro number, right? 26? I think he's number... What was he number? Or is he 26
He's
now?
26 now. He was 8.
Oh, former. He's on Charlotte, so maybe. So here we go. Box 16.
Somehow still down there, and Jonathan Cannon's up there.
Good luck, everybody. Josh, NFC North. Chris, NFC South. NFC East. Doug, good to see you. NFC West. Josh, the AFC North. Robert, the AFC South. Joe, closing us up. AFC East. AFC West. Here we go.
Good luck. Good luck.
Our first box of... Ooh, I know you guys like cloth bags. Now, we've had, more cloth bags in the room lately, so we'll see what this is, but...
Give me something good no matter what.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Mariano Rivera, Trevor Hoffman. There's some crazy Cub fans that might tell you Craig Kimbrell, but I say Robert Dembski.
Oh, yeah.
Best closer I know. Woo! Robert, how about Duval? Mark Brunell, Fred Taylor,
Here, I want
dual
that.
sign throwback Jaguar Speed Flex. Congratulations, Robert. Beautiful helmet. Ooh, yeah, two autographs, 2 certs. There you go. Very nice. I'm guessing they signed these in different locations. Yeah, we got 2. We got 1. Was it Schwartz? Yep, 1 Schwartz, 1 Beckett. Very cool. Nice hit.
Yeah, one of the best. You can even argue the best offensive tandem in terms of, era by era for the Jaguars in team history. Mark Brunell, Pro Bowler. Fred Taylor, all-time leading rusher. You throw Jimmy Smith into the mix, and, it's probably the best offensive trio this franchise has ever seen. So, awesome stuff, Robert.
Yes.
Great start.
Robert, congratulations. Write this one out. We have 1 more box up.
And Dom put you in the same sense as Mariano Rivera. So,
That's right.
talk about a nice confidence boost on your Tuesday.
Robert, we need to close with the White Sox. What are you doing?
That's going to be, what is that, $1,000 in store credit if you choose to cash that in. Let us know.
Yes, let me, that will be, $1,000. You got it, my man.
So if nothing is said, Robert, which is A-okay, take your time to deliberate. Just try your best to give us an answer before the end of the show. If not, we're assuming you're keeping it, and it will be sent out to you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, Robert. All right, double. We got a box. put Nick Bosa up. Here, let me
Bosa.
give you a little stash of cash area. Do it on top.
That's how popular the series is. Gets its own area.
That's right. All right. One more box left in the double. How we all doing on Instagram? I see we got J Rowe. We got Papa Zell. What up, Papa? How you doing? Box 26. Here's my box cutter. What's going on? 15 people watching right now. Make some noise in the chat, whether you're playing or not. I want to know, because I asked earlier, no one said anything. I want to know your favorite and least favorite rivalry uniform that got debuted today. Oh. We have another cloth bag. That makes sense, because it's another headliner. A speed flex of the Raiders. The top 10 pick in the 2025 draft. Jill walking away with Ashton Genty Speed Flex.
Let's go.
The Genty, just like the Burnell and Fred Taylor, $1,000 store credits. But you got the awesome visor. Beautiful hit. Beckett cert.
Wow.
The Raiders. Congratulations. Stash of cash.
Another 4-digit value on a helmet. That is gorgeous, man. I'm super, super high on Ashton Genty.
There's my guy.
Yeah. Now, I think we should all, put a little disclaimer out there. I was going to say, what's up, fellas? Good to see you.
What up, Ronnie?
Good to see you, Mr. Insulaco. Now, you could say cash or stash all you want, but it's got to be the person that won the item, like the person who just commented. What's going on, Jill? Jill is going to be cashing this bad boy.
You got it. Thank you, Joe.
Wow, very, very nice. So, a bank account growing a little bit here after that break, so congratulations.
Thank you, Jill. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You can't take credit for that one.
Yeah, I mean, would these boxes have been open if I'd have grabbed them for you?
Fine.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I'll give you the Robert.
Tell me your legs were a little tired today, so I decided to pitch in and help out. So
Thank you. Keep the Genty on the table, right?
yeah, hell yeah, yes. So I always like to say for every show, guys, that every show has a theme or a trend. 2 headliners, 2 speed flexes.
You gotta pull a Charlie Gardner. Ever pull Charlie Gardner in the break room, former Raiders running back?
Gardner. I think maybe one time I've seen Charlie Gardner.
I have not. I mean, maybe
I
a long time ago. All right. Let's run it back. Stash or Cash Tuesdays. Now, we just saw some flexes. I know you guys want some golden tickets, right? Because that locker right now is absolutely insane. There's 2 Bradys. There's a Mahomes. There's LeBron and Dwayne Wade. Dual sign numbered basketball. You see that Marino in there? That's 6 tickets.
Yeah, dude.
That Marino's awesome. John Elway's in there, so yeah. How do you get golden tickets? You get them by playing in the breaks. Right now, 8 reside in this stash or cash. If you're going for the tickets and you, like Jill, you win item that's not what you're looking for, cash in and get some store credit. And you know what you do with that store credit? You get back in the break and you continue chasing that item that you're looking for, whether it is tickets, whether it is one of these speed flexes, whether it is the Raven, the Steeler, the Lion. Oh, my. Get in the break.
Nah, man. 3rd show. It's all right.
I didn't have a Diet Coke today. People say no shot. No Diet Coke today for Dom. My tummy was hurting this morning, so I stayed away. So this will be known as the no Diet Coke game for me.
And you were able to push through and get here.
You might have to do like the Scottie Pippen, though, like carry me like late in the show. Like I might be like...
Yeah, just be a decoy. It's okay. It's
That's right.
Yeah, you could just be a warm body on air, and then I'll just do all the talking. So it's no problem.
Your boy Trey McBride, secondary headliner.
Can't believe he's still there. What are we waiting for, man?
Chris Olave, secondary headliner. I was just talking to Ricky for the break. He gave me his NFC South pick. He picked the Saints.
After the Panthers were going to the Super Bowl for him last year.
Yeah, wow, good point. I actually got to call him out on that. Now you brought up
Which, by the way, I got to give him a lot of props for Carolina.
They made a play. I
winning the division. Yeah. I got to give him a lot of credit for that. So.
His logic made no sense whatsoever, but he did get it. I gotta go enjoy a cigar outside, but props to you, Dom. And hey, Fozzie, My man, that sounds so a cigar outside.
Lighting one up for us. I mean, I couldn't think of a higher compliment.
That is
honestly.
nice. I like the Fozzie. Shout out to you, my man. Good luck. I know Fozzie, Oklahoma guy. Good luck to Oklahoma this season.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Tim, awesome to have you in the break room, man.
I can't say I smoke a cigar on the reg because I don't. But when I do get the opportunity to smoke, I do love smoking a cigar. And sometimes I just love the taste of it. I'll chew the damn thing.
Yeah.
I love a nice cigar. In our honor. Right back at you, Fozzie. Appreciate you.
My dude's that. There we go. Wow. You know, I mean, you could...
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
You know what's even better than enjoying a cigar? Enjoying a cigar with a nice Speed Flex pasta.
Light up a cigarette on here for Fozzie. Come on now. Come on. Foz, this cigarette's for you, buddy.
Oh, let me just light one off.
All right.
It's low.
Joking.
You got any fluid here?
We're joking, H. We're joking. Before anyone comes in here.
No, it's all right. I got this from Common's office, so it's fine. He said
that's his?
He said it's okay. Yeah.
He's gonna be pretty pissed he took from his pack.
It's running on low too, which is crazy.
Fozzie is that double. Oh.
Yep.
He's looking to have a victory cigar. That's what he's looking to have.
Yeah.
Who's the coach on this? Red Auerbach looking to have that victory cigar.
Oh man, he had found any excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would light up his cigar right after the jump ball.
Dicka.
He'd be like, "Oh, way to win the jump, Bill." Just light one up.
Dicka had the cigar. I remember after he drafted Ricky Williams in the '99 draft, he was being interviewed by Ed Warder, and he was in a Hawaiian shirt with a cigar, looking like everyone's dad on vacation, couldn't be bothered. And they asked him, "You sticking around for the draft after this? You trade all your picks?" He goes, "I'm going golfing."
I got the draft right here.
Heck yeah. Ricky Williams on the not the Saints jersey, but it's the Weed Dolphins jersey.
And Ricky was rolling up a different type of cigar, so to go golfing.
Yeah, Ricky. That's something he used before his time. It's on every freaking block now. Foz, thank you for joining us. Good luck in that break, and maybe that's a victory cigar that he's smoking. Stash your cash Tuesdays. We have 8 golden tickets left, along with awesome names, awesome speed flexes, a double up in the AFC North and NFC North. The North is hot. Robert, just can I cash, please? You certainly can, Robert.
Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for the heads up, Robert.
It's going to be $1,000 store credit. We'll send that over to you right now, Robert. Thank you for letting us know. Appreciate you, sir.
Hopefully you're enjoying your Tuesday, my man. Well, I know you are now. You just got
$1,000 store credit.
$1,000 store credit. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah. That he can use in this break room wherever he pleases. If there's something that he wants in the stash or cash that's still there, maybe he's
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you, buddy.
Run it back. Yeah, just give me about another 30 seconds, Robert, and that'll be in your account.
How we all doing on this Tuesday?
Tuesday.
We're almost in the month of September. I know everyone loves summer. Everyone loves August. It's great. The weather's fantastic. But we're all football fans, right? Let's get to September.
Yeah.
Summer, it was fun. Not the best weather here in Chicago. A lot of rain, so I couldn't even take too many pool days in. So guess what? Forget summer. I'm done with it. Give me fall. I want to be watching some football in my yard where it's 60 degrees, wearing the hoodie, because I got to watch it in my yard because I don't have an excellent collection in my fan cave like you guys do. So I get a little depressed because I got not as much as they do. These guys have awesome pieces of memorabilia. And if you're having your pals over for week 1, you don't want to have the same shit as last year.
No.
They're like, I was so impressed with his collection last year. He's got the same stuff, or she's got the same stuff. Yeah. Well, you want to up your game, right? You want to keep them guessing at all times. You want to make come on, we all want to make our friends jealous, right?
Yeah, and the best part is when you up that collection, the biggest part is the change spent flex, where it's like, oh my God, I mean, you had to take out a second mortgage to get this. Nope. Got it with one spot at Ultimate Autographs.
Yeah, best part is too, you're like, yeah, this helmet cost me a couple $1,000. Little they know, it costs you as little as $107 here in the stash of cash. $214 can walk away 2 items for a Speed Flex by itself. You know why they think you know why your friends would think that you spend a lot of money on that? Because a Speed Flex by itself, no signature. I'm talking just the helmet, no signature, no visor, $809.99. That's $800. Woo. Yeah, basically $800, $810 right there. Well,
crazy.
You can win yourself 2 items for a fraction of the cost. $214 for a double box break. Even that quad, which is a 4-box break, $428. $428. You have a chance to win a signed Speed Flex north of $1,000 for less than what an unsigned Speed Flex costs at $809.99.
Yeah.
4-box break. Give yourself the most chances of walking away with an item.
All those
in that
bites
break.
of the apple, man. Yeah.
And factor in that's Emmitt Smith. Again, 80999 unsigned. You add in Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher, add in a visor. You got an item north of $1,000 right there. Well, not here in the break room. You win it for a major fraction of the cost. And again, if you win an item that's not the item that you're chasing, cash it in for some store credit and get back in that break. Our lowest store credit we give out in this break, $250, which is good enough for a double spot, good enough for 2 spots in a single. So you'll have your opportunity to get back in the break if you win and cash in the item that you've won. 4 to go on that next double, 7 to go in that quad. Let's have some fun. Definitely going to be the hot break in this show. I mean, it's 3 p.m. on Tuesdays, right? Stash Your Cash has been our bread and butter. Now I'm hungry.
For bread and butter?
I love bread and butter.
Throw
a little oil in there, too.
You know what they say? Sometimes the best things in life are the simplest.
I'm a fat ass. Of course I like bread.
Yeah, the carb is just jacking all the way up. You want to know how? I will take your fat ass and I'll raise it another ass cheek for you.
Nice.
I woke up and I literally added a whole new ass cheek because of what I ate last night. Woke up in the middle of the night, about 1:30. I was starving, just unconsciously hungry. So I made myself a nice bowl of pasta at like 1:30 in the morning.
Nice.
So
that is fat ass.
Then I ate it because in my mind I was like, you know what's really gonna like weigh me down and make me go to bed? Carbs. Then I was up till about 3:30. So.
I love French bread and barbecue sauce, like a good barbecue sauce.
You know what? I love French bread and just like a thick bowl of soup. I don't care if it's clam chowder or like whatever. That is a great fall or winter meal right there. I also love how hungry we are, my friend, in that Stash Your Cash.
Like a wolf.
So we do got a relatively, she's new on the block. She's already kind of made her stamp, but she's walking back around the block again. Jennifer Nickerson. So Jen, I don't remember what show this was on, but I do remember the hit. I want to say it was on a Saturday or Sunday. She got 1 spot. She doubled up in the NFC West. She won 3 golden tickets and a retro Marshall Falk.
Jen.
Yeah, in her first break, man. First one.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Damn. Welcome back to the break room. Thank you for joining us. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask anything. The question is, how's the break room work? Where's my favorite team? Where's my favorite player? How's your day? What do you think about Klay Thompson going to the Heat? What do you think about the rivalry uniforms? Let us know, guys. Even if you're not playing, we get it. We're on every day, all day. There's sometimes we just can't play. But guess what? You can join us whenever you want. You're always able to communicate with us in the chat. If you guys want to talk some ball, don't be shy. We're here for you.
Yeah, speaking of those rivalries, I think right now, since you brought it up, I think it'd be a nice transition here. Now, I'm not gonna guarantee anything in life, right? There's only 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and the Sox winning the Central this year. But I'm
starting to worry.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Yeah.
Which one? I know you said that you and I weren't the biggest fans of the Bears ones, but what was your favorite that you've seen out of the rivalries?
I'm gonna try to get I want to see the helmets. Okay. Yeah. I guess this is probably as good as I can get right here. I'm not going to try and sound like a homer right here, but I do like the Packers.
Packers one actually is clean.
I really like that one.
But you are a homer.
The Lions and the Bears, have we not seen those before? I feel like we've seen the Lions and the Bears ones before. Maybe not with the Chicago Stars.
I'm kind of tired of the orange, man. I'm not going to lie. We have seen the Bears ones. We have seen before. The Lions ones. I think if we're able to show that, I think people in the break room would realize that we see that Lions one kind of often. The Packers one. I mean, no, the Texans one. We've also seen the logo, but that looks really close to the Titans new one, right?
Just like that. Sorry, I accidentally liked the NFL page on our Instagram. But hey, it's a good like. It was our rivalries.
My favorite one for helmets? I love the Colts. The Colts Lightning Blue is really good.
I tried to zoom in and it liked it, so there you go.
This was an honest like.
Let's see if we get I like the helmets. Let's see if we get a better, closer look. Here's a little bit of a closer look to a couple. Titans, baby blue, if you're into the baby blue. Such a cheat code, though, the baby blue, right? Jags. I do like the Jags helmets.
Yeah, Jags are good.
Right here. Jags are nice. I like the Packers. I think they look nice. Titans, interesting. Right?
Yeah, no, the Titans jerseys I'm in love with, but the Titans helmets, you can't mess up baby blue.
You know we'll have to do the final verdict is once we have them here in the break room, right? And knowing how we work here in the break room, I'm sure we'll get those as soon as freaking possible.
Texans are really
we get helmets sometimes quicker than the teams do. We got in the break room the Trey Hendrickson, the darkness helmet. that came out one day, and I swear by the time they released it, we had it like 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
So we'll get those helmets quick.
Another thing we've gotten pretty fast on as well. At the time, it was same faces, different places type of thing. Mike Evans when he switched teams. David Montgomery
that
when
was
he
quick. We got
switched
him
teams.
quickly. Yes.
So on top of that, it's like, well, Rob, we're like less than 2 weeks away from the NFL starting. Why does that matter? I think the rookies matter a lot as well. We've seen a lot of rookies so far, but something tells me that we're very, very far away from getting a lot of the top names in the class. Guys that I want to see, since we're talking about the the new rivalries today, a guy like Carnell Tate, who I may have a future on to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, 6-1. Him and Cam Ward. I think Cam Ward is gonna Eric Eilmaner.
They're not having a great preseason. Those two.
Can't look too much in a preseason.
I got you. Jamar Chase looked like shit in the preseason.
If we looked in a preseason exhibition games, Luis Angel Acuna is our best hitter, right?
No, Jamar Chase, I remember his rookie preseason couldn't catch a cold.
Yeah.
Like, he dropped everything, and the rest is history.
There's only, again, it could be a confidence booster. It could be something that humbles you. Can't look too much into it. So that's just, a guy that's an example there. Just kind of looking at some of the other rivalry stuff. I mean, obviously, Brandon Cece, maybe we can get him in here, your first-round corner, right, that you drafted.
It's actually pronounced Cisse.
Cisse.
It's fancy, all right? It's French. It's French.
Well, I'm just going to go mute my mic. So, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of a couple other new guys that we could probably see, just from the current rivalry helmets that we're seeing right now.
I like the Jags.
The Jags
It's got the
great.
Duval in the back.
Duval.
That's cool.
That'd be great if we could get a Liam Cohen Duval.
Hey.
That'd be great.
More coaches in the break room. I always like when we pull like a coach that's hiding out. We've pulled Jimmy Johnson hide down the break room, Bill Parcells. I mean, Marv Levy is a headliner right now. He's on that quad sign Bills in the old school versus new school. That's going to be an old school quarterback hit. It is in the listing because there's 4 names on there. So we're going to have that as an old school quarterback hit. So if you get that spot for the Bills quad signed.
We had a dual signed Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes about a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. That was gorgeous.
How am I supposed to read this during the show?
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll send you Spark Notes.
Got me through college. I'll take it.
Okay. My. Looks like we're going to have another double courtesy of Chris Hove.
Thank you, Chris.
A couple others, obviously, helping close that out as well. Thank
I know
you,
Chris is a
Jennifer,
Viking
Jill.
fan. Chris.
Is he?
What do you think about the Vikings rivalry? I got to take a look at those.
It's a great question, yeah.
You got to take a look at the team that you hate, too, to see if they look better in you, right? Because then you got to up your own swag.
You hate Chris or you hate the Vikings?
No, I'm just saying the rivals. I'm just saying the rival team. I don't hate Chris. I love Chris. Chris, good guy. Packers, Vikings, that's a rivalry right there, no doubt about it.
Going to be at number 5 here for the Stash or Cash double. Chris, be excited. How much are you fantasizing about seeing Kyler Murray in those new rivalries? Because to me, that's why I woke up in the middle of the night last night. It's like I can't sleep, man. I
gotta see these up close. We got to get these in the room soon. I don't hate them.
Sometimes I think the simpler they are, the better. And I think a lot of these rivalry helmets, man, I think they're, I mean, simple in the best way. They're classic. They're clean.
There's like the Viking theme to it, so I kind of like the.
Yeah.
I think it's.
There are 2
cool.
I only have a problem with, and it's because I think, honest to God, we've already seen those helmets before in the Lions and the Bears, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like, well, you tease and anticipate. The jerseys are different, but the helmets, I think, are the same from what they've had the last few years.
I'm not feeling the Bears ones. I think I'm stealing from Hayden, but you put the Illinois sticker on the helmet, then those are those uniforms. All right, Timothy, Dan, Jennifer, Jill, Chris, 2 numbers, please. I'll give you guys some time. I know it might take a while on there, but 2 numbers whenever you can. I think, I would go for the NFC North. I would say the Packers and Vikings probably have the better of the.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I got you. Because we've seen those helmets with the Lions and Bears before. I'm not a fan of the all gray too. It kind of looks like the Panthers, doesn't it?
Let's see. For which team?
For the Lions.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
like if you just look from afar and I'm
bit.
like, guess what that team is? I'm like, it looks like the Panthers to me.
It's got to be a tough thing when you basically share the same color scheme as another NFL team.
What's it say on the jersey?
Got to find a way to stand out.
Defend the den.
Okay, yeah,
Dan
that's...
McEwen?
Yeah.
Den. You got to get this jersey. Check it out. Defend the den. There you go.
UA exclusive.
All right, I'll give you guys a couple more seconds. It is scrolling below right there. After this, I will go to the wheel, but I'll give you guys some time if you want to call some box caller magic. But if not, we will go to the wheel. Be our second Stash or Cash double of this show. You guys had an awesome one to start. 2 flexes, Genty, Mark Brunell, Fred Taylor, both went for store credit, $1,000 a piece. Then Emmett Smith, $1,100 store credit if you decide to cash in, of course. All right, I don't see anything in the chat. I'm going to go to the wheel. Out of 30. Is on the screen right now, so any box call is invalid. Let me bring up the boxes. All righty. Box 11 we do have. Perfect. And then
Clay Thompson.
boxes, or box 18, which we do have. Perfect. All righty. So we'll go those 2 boxes, 11 and 18. And pick a wheel. We shall go for our 5th double. It's not Baylor. All right, you want to go there, Illinois Final Line, Bri? They all look like college uniforms if you're going to go that way. Now I'm thinking about it, actually does kind of look like Baylor. Come on, don't ruin those for me.
A little bit.
Don't ruin those for me, Bri. All right, here we go. 7 times in the randomizer. We go. Good luck, everybody. Fozzie with the starter spot. Smoking on that stogie cigar. All right. Copy and paste. Take you to your divisions in our break. Let's have some fun. All right. Jennifer, NFC North. Dan, you have the NFC South. Chris, the NFC East. Jill, the NFC West. Chris, the AFC North, AFC South. Jill, the AFC East. And Foz, you got the AFC West. Numerical order 11 and 18, courtesy of our wheel. Here we go. Box 11. Stash or cash?
Who's hitting one from way downtown?
We'll see. All righty. This feels like 250. Ooh, it's a Hall of Famer. Good looking helmet.
Ooh, very nice.
Member of the New York Sack Exchange, Joe Klecko. Going to go to Jill in the AFC East. Jill, congratulations. It is a rep, Jill. So 250 store credit, but a good looking helmet. Beckett Cert.
Very clean.
Very cool. Very nice.
Very clean and cool. Yeah, probably part of the best big 4 of defensive linemen of all time. Like you said, the New York Sack Exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Set the record still to this day for most collective sacks for a front 4 in NFL history. Really, really cool stuff, man. Awesome stuff. It's funny because my Joe Klecko knowledge was very, very few and far between when I started here at UA, but now I always used to think of Ryan Klesko whenever I
the
would
former
see
Padre?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jill said, "Cash, please. I got you, my friend." So it's
You
gonna
got
be
it.
250.
Ryan Klesko.
Klecko.
Was that us who brought Brian Giles last week? So
Yeah.
we got to bring up some former Padres.
I was actually running some dynasty stuff in MVP Baseball 05. Decided to fire that back up the other day, and yeah, I actually ended up getting the Padres. So
I have a PlayStation somewhere hiding out, but I don't know if I want to, devote so much time into finding it.
it's worth it. Just offline throwback. It's a different feel.
A couple of years ago, I
Still
busted
got my
out to
original
play
PS2.
Simpsons Hit and Run when I just got in the mood to play Simpsons Hit and Run. So it's somewhere because I did bust out recently a couple years ago, not too long ago. Let me do this. I don't like how this is.
Part of the reason why is the soundtrack. The soundtracks have nostalgia games you grew up playing as a kid.
Swing on there for All-American Rejects, or is that 04?
That is 03.
03, okay.
03 with Tejada and Johnson.
I like that. Swing. I was a big swing.
How you know how much of a sick bastard I am that I actually know that?
Yeah, you make fun of me for watching old drafts, and this guy knows the EA Sports soundtrack catalog.
I will give your swing and do a. You ever? What was that called? The IOU song.
What was the one? It was like what was the Boston one? It was like.
Oh, the Dropkick Murphys?
Yes.
Tessie.
Yeah, I like that.
MVP.
That was a good one.
That's MVP 05.
Tessie, you are the only one. That's a good one. Especially coming 05. That was the year after the Red Sox. So.
Yeah, 05 wasn't as good for them.
Ooh, well. Stash your cash, number 5.
Oh.
Double. Sorry, Jane Daniels, number 5.
Can't use that. We can use that, though.
Oh, yeah. All-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith.
Hey.
Chris, congratulations. Emmitt Smith, speed flex.
Hoveneda.
Woo. Got the Prova, of course. It's Emmitt Smith after all. Beautiful hit. The iconic Cowboys star. Put this on the top of your Christmas tree.
Cowboy up.
Very nice, Chris. Let us know if you like to stash your cash. It is $1,100 store credit. If you decide to cash it isn't, but this is it's the iconic Cowboys, right?
My goodness gracious. That is absolutely gorgeous. The classic blue visor for America's team. The double deuce Emmitt Smith. Now, the price of this helmet, though, Dom, worth a little bit more than just a double deuce on the price tag. $1,100 in store credit, or Chris can display it on his mantle and watch the Vikings kick the crap out of the Cowboys at some point this year. Jill, I'm mostly kidding, of course. Chris is going to cash, though. All right.
You got it, Chris. Thank you very much. Garbage on the floor. Store credit.
Yeah,
we got you, Joe.
Yeah, we got you for the Joe Klecko is what you're referring to, right? We got you, my friend.
We got you. You are good. Emmitt Smith, cash. Joe Klecko, cash. We got you. I'll put it in the chat just in case.
1,100. Oh, let's see. Okay, so that looks like that went through.
All right.
Okay, so
Of
Jill.
course, we'll keep Emmett on the table.
Yeah, Jill, this gonna drop the 250 to you, and then Chris, you are up next, my friend.
All right. Let's run it back because we still have 8 golden tickets to be won. I know you guys want those golden tickets.
Yes, I do.
6 to go in that single. Hey, now, look all of a sudden, that quad.
Hey now.
5 spots to go. That is a 4-box break. 5 to go in that quad. We still have the 8 golden tickets along with that AFC North the North. AFC, NFC double ups right there. The Darkness and the Rave for the Raven and Steeler. Trey Henderson and Jerome Bettis. And the Retro and the Winter Warrior. Aiden Hutchinson, Authentic, and the Rainy Moss Winter Warrior Speed Flex.
Speedy.
Secondary headliner, your boy, Trey McBride, the best tight end in the National Football League.
Say it.
And the wide receiver 1 for who dat? New Orleans Saints, Chris Olave. Saints fans are excited about the Tyler Shuck, Chris Olave connection.
He's going to have another big year.
He's a good player.
Olave had another over 1,000-yard season. The most, God, I got to start using other words for this because I use the phrase underrated a lot. But he is. And again, that kind of goes with, it's a give and take, if you're not playing on a lot of winning teams. However, our coworker, Ricky, where there's smoke, there's fire. He said it last year for Carolina. I like the Saints this year as well to win the NFC South. Not just because of Shucks, early on, flashes that he's had, but I love Kellen Moore a lot. I think Kellen Moore is a great offensive mind. He might not have the marquee Hollywood names on the back of the jerseys, but I think that he can do enough to win an NFC South that doesn't look like it's going to be ultra competitive this year on paper.
Randy Moss makes the Vikings New Jersey looks cool. Yeah. If they're going to use Randy Moss as a model, he makes it look cool. That's not fair though. Oh, here you go, Rob. WWE try in Hawaii, September 15th. Oh. There you go.
I've been working on my wrestling name for it's Rambunctious Rob.
That's a good name.
Yeah, get me out there. Yeah,
that's a good one.
What do I got to do for besides show my gut? What do I got to do to?
Hey,
what are some tips?
Just more to you to love, all right,
guys.
That's all it is. Just more to you to love.
That's gonna be my signature finishing move.
4 to go in the quad. Now there we go.
There's the more of me to love.
Nice. Halfway there. That's a 4-box break. Randy Moss still out there. The Winter Warrior, Randy Moss. He was modeling those rivalry uniforms for the Vikings. That purple visor on there. So get that spot. That double or the quad. Walk away with Aiden Hutchinson or Randy Moss. Or, if you just want the speed flex, if you win them both, you walk away with the Randy and then you get $550 store credit if you trade in that Hutchinson.
Randy. Got a lot of good stuff.
So that is stash or cash.
Halfway to go on that quad, guys. Halfway to go on that quad. Contributions of Robert, Chris, Jill. So, again, we're halfway there. We still got more than halfway to go on this show. So, make it happen. Make it happen.
Tuesdays, you know what they're for, Rob. Stash or cash.
Yes, sir. They're for the break room. They're for the boys. They're for the girls. Everyone is here at UA on a Tuesday. And, this is the afternoon drive, for Dom and I. We're not going away like Mike Mulligan after 20 years at the Score.
He left?
And,
Mully?
they let him go.
Oh.
And they didn't even give him a send-off. Him and Marshall Harris got let go the other day. Point I'm making for that is that with the afternoon drive show, it's kind of like that odd, awkward area between the early shows and the prime time that I'm up with Common and I. Viewership is always up. Buy-ins are just naturally up because we're on for almost twice as long here. So, if you got a hot date, if you got to spend time with the kids, if you got to go to an alimony meeting between your lawyer and your ex, whatever that you got to go do tonight, make sure to get your spots in now before you got to go get it done. Get it done here before you get it done anywhere else. Also, I know that, maybe it's payday for some of you. Put some, you get a little free cash to spend. Lord knows I don't these days, but if I did, I'd be here in the break room.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that stash or cash is moving, will happen. How are we all doing? Happy Tuesday. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. That's what we're here for. The question is, what am I watching? How's this work? I don't know. Please ask. I know sometimes you might be shy to ask a question like that. Don't be, because we get that question pretty damn common here in the break room. And we're always happy to answer. If you're looking for your favorite team, favorite player, drop them in the chat.
Yeah.
If you don't see them on the headliner graphic, doesn't mean we don't have your favorite team. Could be hiding out in that and more section.
Mm-hmm.
We just pulled, who did we pull in the and more section?
Joe Klecko.
Joe Klecko. So if you're a Jets fan, you might be like, oh, I didn't know that was in the room right there. That's that and more section.
Didn't know that was in the room either.
That's a headliner. He gets it.
That's indeed.
Yes.
A guy that's searching for a headliner, new guy in the room, Wade Young. What's going on, Wade?
Wade won a Steve Largent rep earlier.
Did he really? Okay, so this is his second order, so it makes sense he's got two. So he's batting 1,000 and he's looking for more. He got 2 spots in the Stash Your Cash single. Wade, I don't know if you commented earlier, but favorite team, favorite player. How'd you hear about us?
Mm-hmm.
Let us know, man. Let us know. We're everywhere now.
Good to have you back, Wade. So he got 2 spots in that single. Now that single is at 4 to go. Now, Rob, here we go. We're at it's kind of like a race at this point now, because if you're in that quad and not in the single, well, you don't want the item that you're searching or golden tickets that you're searching for to come out in that single. Now, if you're in that single, just not hit a strikeout. How about that? If you're in that single and there's something you really, really want.
Plus 1,000 to not strike out. My own book.
Oh, okay. I was going to say no.
That's what I would price it.
I was like, I don't know if I will take that. Steelers hoping for the better, says Wade. All right. Wade, how you feeling about the Steelers?
Hey, what's up, Wade?
Upcoming season. I'm a Packer fan, Wade, so I have a soft spot in my heart for Rodgers and McCarthy. So I'll be from afar rooting for the Steelers to do well. I know there's some Steeler fans not too excited about Aaron Rodgers. Shout out Doug Fauner if you're watching the show right now.
Oh, yeah. Dougie's let out his stuff in the chat. There are some people who are happy to see, Mike Tomlin go. Looking at
Canyon.
Canyon, yeah. So I'm excited for McCarthy. I think it's if this does end up being Mike's last coaching gig, I think it's cool that it's a full circle. Grew up in PA, grew up a Steelers fan, And he's a guy that I think is taking over the team at the right time. I never know when they're transitioning to a new era for quarterbacks because, again, they've kind of just been status quo, trying to fill in that spot for quite a long time now since Big Ben retired. So, I think that he's got a pretty good roster, but again, it kind of screams 500. So I think if they get to 500 with this roster, I think McCarthy will have done a good job.
The bus, that beautiful red, that's going to look great. And, you don't have to be a Steelers fan for that helmet to look great in your collection.
Not at all.
That doubles up with Trey Hendrickson. Now, if you're a Steelers fan, you're probably like, probably not looking to win the Ravens. Well, hey, you win a double up. 2 helmets, 1 spot. Hoping for the best. We got a lot of old guys. I think Rodgers I'm with you. Rodgers looked good. Week 18 against the Ravens. I know the game against Houston's a different story, but Houston, arguably the best defense in football last season, playing a quarterback who's 42 years old. I'm going to give that to the Houston's defense. But Rodgers, though, Week 18 to, who's that, Kelvin Austin?
Yeah.
It looked like vintage Rodgers to me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, look, the fact that he's still out there, should be applying for AARP instead of dropping back in the pocket. Aaron's still great.
That's why That's why the Ravens got Trey Hendrickson, because they don't want to be beat by Aaron Rodgers again.
Yeah.
Week 18.
Don't let him hit his checkdowns.
Ravens, it was un-Raven-like last season. Not the best defense, especially that pass rush, non-existent. You don't expect that from a Baltimore team. You could tell that they were like, I don't like this. Let's go sign Trey Hendrickson in the offseason. One of the game's best pass rushers on that badass, brand new.
Man, this is crazy.
Darkness. I was about to say darkness retreat since we're talking about Rodgers. Just the darkness. Authentic. Trey Hendrickson. Beautiful lid. Awesome player. Great team. A lot of buzz for the Ravens this upcoming season. 4th highest odds for the Super Bowl. 2nd in the AFC behind Buffalo. I love Josh Allen, so Buffalo, they will make the playoffs just purely on Josh Allen. I'm not totally bought in on Buffalo's defense.
Well, I think that's been the it's kind of what's the definition of insanity? You keep running back the same things, hoping for a different result.
Yep.
And again, like I understand, I'm not an NFL GM. I'm not a guy that's a draft analyst at all, like Dom over here, who gets it off by rewatching 1997, draft tape. But yeah, don't want to expose your secrets. Sorry, buddy. But yeah, point is that for Buffalo, we kind of know what the same script is. It's like, okay, we'll get Josh Allen, a bona fide number 1 wide receiver in DJ Moore, even though it looks like he might be on the back half of his career. But the defense is the same thing. They had to change the damn overtime rules for playoff formats because it's like, playoffs. Hey, we want playoffs because we want to give this guy a shot, right? So, but speaking of Baltimore, looking at that absolutely gorgeous lid there, I don't think that they should be considered up with the favorites, even though they brought in Jesse Minter to obviously revamp the defense.
You saying they got to prove it first?
They got to prove it first to me. They have the talent without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. They have a chance to make the Super Bowl out of the AFC, but I think we're going to kind of get an idea, barring injury, the first couple of weeks.
That's fair.
I think we're going to get an idea of how the defense is going to look, because it's very shocking to imagine a Baltimore Ravens team that doesn't at least have a competent defense. And
100%.
that was their problem last year. So
100% Trey Hendrickson looking to add to that defense and become that pass rusher that Baltimore's used to having. He's a throwback type of player with the no gloves. Love watching him play. The Bengals, who, the problem with the Bengals the last few years has been keeping Joe Burrow healthy and the defense. Well, the best player in the Bengals defense for the past several years has been Trey Hendrickson.
Yep.
He's going to the rival. That's tough. So there is the Hendrickson darkness.
Hendrickson.
There's that Randy Moss. Winter Warrior. Randy, still in 2026, cool as hell. How do I know that? Because when the NFL teams had their model to these new rivalry uniforms, they didn't have Jettas. They didn't have Aaron Jones. They didn't have Kyler Murray. They had Randy Moss do it for them. Because they know Randy Moss, he's always going to be cool, man. It's freaking Randy Moss.
One of my favorites, genuinely. Great personality and very good analyst as well. That's the thing in this day and age. There's a lot of things that you can kind of nitpick about certain things. But I really like better than ever that you can kind of get, athletes' perspectives and a lot of different things. And yeah, Randy Moss just seems like the coolest damn guy around, man. He was a guy that, he was a guy that you just cannot stand, going up against, but the ultimate guy that you wanted on your team. And that's the ultimate lid that you want to have in your collection. I've never seen a single person that's like, Winter Warrior with the purple visor for the Vikings. Even if you have 10 of these things, you know what? Add an 11th and start flipping them. So start trading for other stuff.
Randy. Stash cash. I know it's moving. Let's see where it's at right now.
Single just got bought in.
2 to go.
2 to go there, 4 to go on the quad. No reason why we cannot get a minimum of 5 more boxes out of this stash or cash.
Yes, sir.
Hello, all. I hope everyone is well. I have been absent due to oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that, Shan. But trying to get back to normal. I hope Jill is watching. If so, The Dark Knight Returns. You know what? Because we like Shannon so much, I think he's worthy of giving himself the title of The Dark Knight Returns.
I'm with that. Hell yeah. Especially make a dramatic return like that.
Yeah.
And especially, anytime.
Pulls up in his Batmobile into the chat.
Shannon knows anytime I can talk about Batman, I love to do it. Shannon, good to see you, my man.
What's up, Shan? Hopefully you're doing better.
Praying for you and your family, my man. I know, I have, recently had lost my gram 2 months ago, and obviously never fun. So
yeah,
it takes a while to get back, but Shannon, good to have you here, my man. The Dark Knight himself, Mr. Buffington.
Yeah, no, loss is a tough thing, but you know what? Having something like UA, not just the break room itself, but the community, it's a nice way to kind of, a good way to divert your attention and be like, not just the items itself, but also kind of just focus on positive stuff, right?
For sure.
Like Shannon, perfect timing for him to hop in, big Dallas Cowboys fan. So seeing Emmitt Smith right there and, add on to your PC. It's a good, healthy thing to do.
Good to have you back, Shan. 2 spots to go in that single stash or cash. That quad is 4 to go. Both of those will happen in this show. Like Rob said, 5 boxes queued up in that break. The quad is a 4-box break. Give yourself the most chances to win in a break with 4. So that Randy Moss speed flex. Still to this day, we're talking about wide receivers, Moss-and cornerbacks. Why is that? Because Randy Moss, second best wide receiver of all time, behind Jerry Rice.
Jerry.
Surprised a double, no action. Well, 7 to go in that double, but Trey Hendrickson, Jerome Bettis, AFC North, Hutch, Randy Moss, NFC North. NFC South, you have the 5 golden tickets and Chris Olave, and NFC West, you have Trey McBride and the 3 golden tickets. So actually, Rob, every headliner still available, doubles up. NFC West, Trey McBride. 3 golden tickets, NFC West, Trey McBride. 5 golden tickets, NFC South, Chris Olave. Trey Hendrickson, Jerome Bettis. Aiden Hutchinson, Randy Moss. We got double-ups. More
reasons on why, in my opinion, that you should get multiple spots in the quad. Because, again, you can get a little 2-and-2 action, out of all the headliners that we get here. It's your lucky day. Make your own luck, man, and get yourself at least 2 spots in the quad. And then you can go home with 4 items and 4 headliners. Doesn't happen often, but we have seen it happen multiple times here before. So Trey Benson now back to the Cardinals.
He's back?
Yeah, well, he got put on waivers. Nobody claimed him, so now he's just on the IR.
Okay.
That's got to be, as an athlete, that's got to be one of the worst feelings. First of all, you're hurt.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's like, nobody wants me.
What's worse, it's terrible when it's like, man, it's not because if you just suck, it's like, well, it's me. I'm not good at this game. But with Trey Benson, who we really never got an opportunity because injuries have hurt him throughout his career. He looks good on the small sample size that you see. I remember he had that run against the Bears when they were just running out at halftime, and he ran for like 60 yards before half. That was probably my favorite Trey Benson play.
Oh, really?
Yes. A little spiteful.
Petty Pellegrini has officially entered the chat.
But every headliner is a double-up opportunity. 3 golden tickets, NFC West, Trey McBride. 5 golden tickets, NFC South, Chris Olave. I can't see that far. Can she answer that, please? Stash of cash. That will be our next break. Now, focus on that, guys, because it is Tuesday. And that is the busy break on Tuesdays. But if you guys have any questions on any other series in the room, please feel free to ask. Like the quarterback room, if you're like, Dom, is Mahomes and Tom Brady still available in that quarterback room? You would be correct. They are still available. Mahomes on the Speed Flex, Tom Brady on the Authentic. And those are the most expensive signatures in that break, Rob. But my favorite item in the break, looks-wise, and a name that we don't get too often, and just a damn good-looking helmet. I know it's a rep, but come on now. That will look great in any collection. Troy Aikman, 3-time Super Bowl champion for the Dallas Cowboys of the 90s. Those Cowboys 90 teams were arguably the most iconic teams in football history. Even today, if you weren't alive in the 90s and you're alive right now watching football, well, you know who Troy Aikman is. He's the voice of Monday Night Football. There he is. We don't get Troy too often, so it's very, very cool to have him in the break room.
That is a gorgeous. I mean, the the color on that bad boy just pops. Talk about Shannon being back. That would be one hell of a way to make a statement back here in the break room by going after that Troy Aikman. I've never been the. It's so funny because I had never been a Troy Buck, a Joe Buck fan until he started moving to Monday night and calling games with Troy Aikman. I honestly think he's done his best work with Troy Aikman. It seems like he honestly just has the love of the game back, and a lot of that has to do with Troy and their camaraderie. But the quarterback room, guys, in general, the most important position on the football field in all of sports. And again, I think something that needs to be talked about. Got Patrick Mahomes speed flex and a Tom Brady authentic side by side. No reason why those two guys should still be left in the break room, and we've already pulled 7 boxes in that series. I would expect there to be a free-for-all to the checkout carts because of those two names, the two most expensive autographs in all of sports right now, especially in football.
Packers Pro Shop is DMing me on Instagram about the new rivalry. There you go.
That is the flex you think it is.
It's not. No, it's not. It means I just signed up for them to do that. So,
if you would have just stopped there and told me that, hey, they're messaging me, and I'd be like, you know what, I believe it.
No, you can just
Too cool for school, guys. Don Pellegrini.
In the settings, you can sign up for that. For the hot releases, 2 to go in the stash single, 4 to go in that quad. Again, if you're not in the quad, I recommend maybe getting a spot on that single because you don't want the item that you're looking for to get sniped in a break that you're not in.
Yep.
And if you're in the single, I know you're 2 spots to go right now. You're thinking, okay, that's going to happen first. Oh, it takes one person to come and get those last 4 spots in a quad. We see it all the time. And that quad happens, and then you got to hold your breath for 4 boxes, hoping that the item or items that you're looking for do not get pulled. Might want to get a spot in that quad. If it does close out, you're like, okay, at least I know I'm in this break, and I'm in the single, and whatever close out first, I'll have my chance.
Yeah, like you said, just kind of have a say in the game. We had the 3 spots left in the Stash or Cash double for a little bit, and then Chris came in, street sweeper himself, and came in and cleaned that up. We get a lot of big time players, like you said, that'll come into the double and quad spots and just go absolutely ballistic. Don't see it all the time, but we do see it happen pretty frequently. So I always say if you got the devil and angel on each one of your shoulders, it's like buy in, don't buy in, buy in, don't buy in. Listen to the good one. Me and Dom are the good ones on your shoulder. Okay,
the angel's telling you to buy in.
Yes.
Yeah,
we are the angels in your outfield.
Ooh. Good movie.
Very good movie. Yeah, very underrated.
My favorite Angels cap, the navy blue, when they were the California Angels. That's a story for a different day, though. 2 to go.
Put Tim Salmon in the Hall of Fame. All right.
Heck yeah. Troy Gloss. Slugging third baseman, right?
Troy Gloss is a beast. That's it's one of my favorite throwback guys. Just all meat and muscle. Just hitting 30 tanks a year. Huge part of that 0-2 run that they had.
He's a good player, Troy Gloss. It was who else was it? Cesar's Turris? No, that might have been
in 0-2.
He might have not.
They had Adam Kennedy at second.
Former Cardinal, right? Yeah.
They had Brad Fulmer.
Was Erstad on that team?
Erstad was on that team. Yeah. A lot of people think that Vladdy was, but he was still in Montreal.
He was 05 his first year at the Angels, right?
04?
04?
03. I think 4.
Garrett Anderson, rest in peace. Garrett Anderson.
Was
on that squad.
Who else, man? That was
Troy,
a great
Troy
team.
Percival, the closer.
John Lackey is a rookie.
Yep.
K-Rod is a rookie.
Who's else on that staff?
Jared Washburn.
Yeah.
Paul Bird. Kevin Apier.
BRYD, right? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
That was fun. Let's do that again after we do some breaks here.
2 to go.
This
Single.
just raked.
How we doing Tuesday, guys? Chat's a little quiet.
Tuesday.
I don't like that. Got 26 people watching. What's on your mind? Whether you're playing or not. I know sometimes people don't want to comment because they're like, oh, they're going to pressure me to buy in. Guys.
Yeah, maybe.
We're on all day, every day. I get it. Sometimes you can't play some shows, but if you're watching, you're listening, you don't want to be, you want to interact, you want to talk some ball.
Say what's up.
Feel free to do it. If you're new to the channel,
and
you're like, what the hell am I watching? Put that in the chat. And you're like, I don't want to be rude and put that.
What the hell is going on?
No, yeah. Put that in the chat. We'll happily explain what the hell is going on. We are a live break room with 1 spot. You have a 1-8 chance to win yourself awesome sports memorabilia for a fraction of the cost.
Yeah. Is there any breaks in your long tenure here at UA that have like stood out to your mind where, we preach all the time that, to steal Kevin Garnett saying anything is possible. It really is. Like I said, any certain breaks that stand out to you since you've been here that's like, wow, this is one that kind of...
Like the series?
Was that, just something that stood out like a sniper spot or something like a really cool one that you can...
Well, recently Joe, if you're watching, just mute the mics for a second, but Alfredo bought 1 spot in the shotgun.
Okay.
Joe bought 7 spots. Alfredo landed in the AFC East. Tom Brady framed a 20 by 24 photo. It was a tough break for Joe, no doubt about it, but it goes to show here in the break room.
Right on cue. There
All
he
it
is.
takes is 1 spot to win. There's Alfredo. What's up, Alfredo?
Alfredo.
Been stuck at 2 for a while, looking to add some more golden tickets. There you go, Alfredo. The currency for the locker.
Talking about pasta, and so he appears. Yeah, no, that's a great. It's funny. He said, "LOL, rough." Yeah, rough. But what I think of is another person in the chat, Jill. If Ryan Manuel is out there, Ryan.
What up, Ryan?
Mike's here. She won a Mahomes authentic with 1 spot, and Ryan had 7. So
it happens.
A couple other, first timer magic. God, I'd say of so many. Doug Fonner, Scooter, Booglin, wherever you are. Steelers fan, first time he played into a break. It was a really cool thing. I was trying to walk him through it. Bought into the jerseys to kind of just be safe, but he saw TJ Watt, got himself a TJ Watt jersey. Shelly Moore. It was a really cool community.
Wait, Doug won?
He wanted TJ Watt.
I'm not
jersey.
happy. Doug won? We gotta do something about that.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time Doug's won since then. So Doug, looking at you, buddy, to get back in. So
I'm just fun. I miss Doug. He hasn't commented my shows in a while.
No, I'm in a fantasy league with Mr.
Oh, really?
Doug. Yeah, he invited me to
I know why he's been quiet on my shows lately. He's starting to believe that Aaron Rodgers, Mike McCarthy hype. That's why he comes in my shows, just to talk shit about Rodgers and Mike McCarthy. Big time Steelers fan, Doug. I think he's starting to buy the hype. He's got nothing to say to me anymore.
Me and Chinmay did some little divisional predictions over the weekend, and he actually thinks that the Bengals are going to win the North. So he's a realist, as he liked to say.
If you look at the Bengals schedule,
I have Baltimore. So
if you look at the Bengals schedule, they're favored in a lot of football games. Yeah. Now that's as August 25th. Now, that takes, I know Jamar Chase had an injury scare. It says he's good. He had a little hyperextension.
I did watch the video. It looked a little spooky.
Yeah, especially with all these guys going down. We had a scare with Ashton Genty earlier. He'll be fine. Yeah. But at this point, I'm bubble wrapping these guys. No more activity.
There's got to be some very light stuff because it's like these guys, you put them through OTAs and you run, drills, you do the mini camp stuff. It's like these guys really forget how to play football. It's like you just got to get yourself healthy, get yourself acquitted with the offense if anything changes in defense, obviously, and then go play ball week 1. So, God, who else? Shelly Moore. Shout out to Shelly.
Shelly.
It's been a while since she's played here, but I remember Mark McAdams, longtime regular we have, and both LSU fans, and Shelly bought in one of yourself a Justin Jefferson LSU speed flex.
Remember Showbiz Shelly on the radio?
Yeah, Showbiz Shelly. Shit, yeah. Talk about a throwback there, man.
You had to she would have the questions. You had to out answer with the celebrity questions. Yep. Yeah.
Showbiz Shelly, man.
It's been a while.
So you ever listen to or you've heard of 101.9 The Mix?
Of course, Eric and Kathy in the morning when I was growing up. Yeah.
Okay, so crazy enough, Kathy was actually promoting 101.9, and I was at a Steinhoffel's. And because for the house looking for
furniture.
It was the last place we stopped at last weekend, and there's this echoing. Somebody's on like a mic. I'm like, what the? It's a giant place, and there's like a whole 101.9 event, but it was at like 6:30 on a Saturday at the Steinhoffel's. It was really weird timing.
Yeah,
and they're handing out like free wine and free. I'm like, shit, I was just here to look at couches, and I got a charcuterie board, give me some rosé going. Yeah. So, anyways, that
was my mom's station, 101.9 The Mix.
Same with mine. Yeah, my way to 8th grade. I remember my mom driving me every single day, and that was on in the morning.
Eric and Kathy in the morning.
Eric and Kathy, followed by some Lady Gaga, and
It was like, whatever your generic pop music at the time was. 2 to go. Single. 8 tickets left, Rob. 8 tickets left. Every headliner is a double up. 3 golden tickets NFC West doubles up with secondary headliner Trey McBride. 5 golden tickets NFC South pairs with secondary headliner Chris Olave. AFC North, Trey Hendrickson, Jerome Bettis. Yep. NFC North, Hutch, and Randy Moss. I'm shocked only 1 spot in the double. Quad's moving.
Yeah. Yep.
Singles 2 to go. I think we'll close out the single, and then after that single, I think then the people will hop in that double. barring what comes out.
For sure. I think that the single is going to go bare minimum in that stash or cash. But again, there's the scary thing if I was in the break room right now, there's two things that I can't stand, Dom. Losing and then waiting to lose. You don't want to sit around and wait to lose. You want to have your fair shot, your fair fight, your fair opportunity. Don't wait for the 6 o'clock show, guys. We got about 30 minutes or so potentially left in this program.
Mm-hmm.
So again, get your spots in now. Don't wait, especially if it happens in between shows. Because for the newbies out there, the break spots are not only available when we are live. We're live a lot. We're up for 32 shows over the course of a week. But break page is open 24/7 for you guys to access. So get it done right here, right now.
Absolutely. 4:32. We'll go to at least 5 p.m. If we're breaking during that time, we'll go a little bit longer. I think last week we went to 5:20, 5:30 almost.
Yeah.
Common, he was like, get the hell out. I didn't want to leave. He told me, get the hell out of here. I don't want to see you ever again. 5:30 or 4:30 right now. So we do have time for this quad and the single. But if you want to close out not just those 5, more of the stash or cash, let's do it. And I know when you buy a spot in this show for the single or the quad, listen, Common and Rob, awesome primetime show. But if you buy a spot at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, you're hoping that breaks as soon as possible. You don't want to wait a couple hours for it to break. You want that to happen now. Let's get it done. The sooner the better, because the sooner we close this one out, the more breaks that we do during this show.
No doubt about it. And we got off to a pretty good start so far. I mean, obviously, we got some great lids.
Twitter tells me he's having a good preseason.
Yeah, it's what it's looking like here if I ever find out. Speaking of, by the way, Adam Schefter did just mention out there that Jamar Chase says he is fine. And then he added up a following tweet saying, buy into the breaks at Ultimate Autographs. So shout out to Shefty for looking out for us.
Nice. Shefty. Hell yeah. I know he's a Michigan guy. So, Brady, quarterback room. Oh, no. Hutch. Come on. Aiden Hutchinson. Right here. On the retro. Detroit Lion. Authentic. Pairs up with Straight Cash, homie. Randy Moss, who, again, it is a stash or cash show. You get yourself some straight store credit, homie. $1,100 if you decide to cash that in for that Randy Moss. But I'm seeing some double ups. 3 golden tickets. You get yourself some golden tickets and store credit in a double or quad. If you're just chasing the golden tickets in this break, well, you get that 3 in the NFC West and the Trey McBride. You cash that Trey McBride in for, we'll see what it is, a rep or an authentic for either $350 or $250. Same with the Olave with the 5 golden tickets. You win the Olave and you just want the golden tickets, well, you'll either get $350 or $250, barring if it's an authentic or rep.
You know who doesn't want to wait around anymore? Chris Hove. We know Chris always means business. 3 spots in the Quadiana.
So we're now 1.
Uno mas to go, my friend.
I told you guys. I warned you if you're in that singles, just because it's 4 to go in that quad, all it takes is one person to get in that break. Now we're 1 to go. Mm-hmm. So if you're in that single and you're looking for some golden tickets or looking for a Randy Moss, you might want to close out that quad.
I'm going to keep my eye very glued to this and see when that is going to happen. That's inevitable as well. So
I'm just going based off our, value trading right here. 2 of the best items, the 5 golden tickets and the 3 golden tickets still available. $2,000 store credit you can get if you cash those in. Again, I have not seen golden tickets cashed yet because 5 golden tickets in the locker get you something awesome. Speed flexes for as low as 3 golden tickets in the locker. That's why 3 $1,200 store credit right there. So the best items in this break, Randy Moss, $1,100 valued, still out there. And 1 to go now in that quad. 1 to go. So that is definitely going to happen along with that single. Now the question is, who is going to be the closer? Robert Dembski was a closer in the earlier breaks, and with that closer spot, he took home this dual sign Jags. Got himself $1,000 store credit with that. So he had some good luck with the closer spot.
Where are we going next? And again, even though we are very, very close on that stash or cash, I think that the quarterback room is the most underrated play in the break room right now.
That's stacked right now, that quarterback room.
Very stacked, not just with great names, but also with golden tickets on top of that. Might have to save my thought for another day here, and I will. The Dark Knight Rises.
Cool.
He's here in the break room.
Oh.
I am Shannon Buffington.
Nice.
Shannon's back.
Shannon, thank you, sir.
Guess who's back, baby?
Shannon's back.
It's not the Duff Man. It's the Buff Man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, quad coming up. Thank you, guys. 4 box break. I'm guessing after the quad, we'll have that single to follow. And I'll put a little pep in my step because it's 4:37. I want to do as much breaks as possible.
Yes, sir.
So please wait for my message.
That is all good to go.
Thank you, my man. Stash of Cash Quad. I have Joe, Robert, Jill, Chris, and Shannon. I'll give you guys some time. Let those numbers scroll. And here we go. What's up, Kavor? I'm back. I don't know if I'm better than ever, but I'm back. So we'll see.
Yeah, you got, 2 legs, 2 arms, 120 over 80, so you're all good to go.
That's right. I wish 120 over 80 at this point. That's eyesight, right?
Yes, it's eyesight.
Okay.
120 over 80.
I don't know if I'm that. Probably at this age,
I was waiting for the punchline.
Oh, it's pulse? Oh.
So you're not back and better than ever. You are back, but
I'm
you
good.
might not be
Yeah,
better
it's
than
still
ever.
there. I thought you meant eyesight. I was like, what? 120?
Unless you, popped out of a coffin and I didn't know.
No, not The Undertaker. Not for lack of trying, though. I love me The Undertaker.
We're also going to have the a single to follow after this quad.
Yes.
Chris is going crazy.
So
Thank
if
you,
you
Mr.
guys
Host.
want to drop 4 box numbers, please do. I'll give you 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Don't need them. Joe says 1, 2, 28, and 30. Joe, thank you, sir. Let me get those off. 2 does look off the ticker, though. So I don't know if we have 2. Can you just double check? 2 was off, though.
We do not have 2.
No 2, Joe. So then 3. You got it, sir. Then 3. That works. All righty. I was going to say, JB, I was like, I don't know if my eyesight's not that good. JB's like 120 over 80 is amazing eyesight. Good call.
The best around.
Let's keep it. I like it. That's why I like Joe. Makes it easy for us. All right. 7 times here in the randomizer.
So it's going to be 1.
Yeah, 1, 3, 28, and 30. And I'll get those off. Yeah, yep. Should be good. All right. We're going to randomize 7 times. Good luck to everybody in this break. Here we go for our divisions. It's a quick trip. 7 times. Not too bad. Me too. I hate being in the car for too long. All righty. Ah, with the Q, right?
Yeah.
Quick trip. Yep.
Amazing place.
Best gas station of all time. It's no argument. It's Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's.
Fresh brisket on the boat. I love me a brisket sandwich. Good luck, all. All right. Jill, NFC North. Shannon, the NFC South. Chris, you got the NFC East and the NFC West. Robert, you have the AFC North. Joe, the AFC South. Chris, the AFC East. And Robert, the AFC West. Good luck to everybody in this break. Box 1. Cannot go higher than that.
Good luck to you as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, good luck to you.
Thank you, man.
Well, to everybody.
I need
Whatever it
that.
is you're doing.
All right, let's get ready to highlight some winners here. All right, stretch it out.
Oh,
Wow.
I think we know what this is.
That is one hell of a speed flex.
And welcome back to the break room.
Oh, look
Shannon.
at that. Look at that.
You're going to have some golden tickets coming your way, and it's 5 golden tickets. Jaden Daniel, sorry.
Oh. Damn, let's go, Shan.
Shannon. I mean, that is the Dark Knight Returns, right?
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That is amazing.
5. Shannon, congratulations.
Way to go, buddy. This is didn't need Commissioner Gordon's help to get the job done on this one.
No.
So
This one was all Batman. Congrats, Shannon. Awesome hit. You get yourself a Speed Flex in the locker, right? You get yourself a Speed Flex for as low as 3 golden tickets, which we still do have.
yeah. Question does need to be asked though. Will you stash your cash, my friend?
I do have to ask that question.
Yes.
I do forget. That is my fault. I do forget to ask. I get so damn excited. It is $2,000 store credit, Shannon. I've not seen the tickets yet cashed. But again, if there's a helmet in this break that you're
there's
going
a
for,
Burrow in there now.
so let me know. All right. Yeah, that Burrow 7 tickets. That one's awesome. I like that McNabb. That's only 3 tickets too.
16 different helmets you can get right now for 5 golden tickets.
Shannon's a Cowboys fan, correct? And we
Yes, he
have
is.
what? How many Cowboys in that locker right now? I know we have a couple.
We have
And they're actually not. They're pretty affordable price for the golden tickets.
We have an Emmitt Smith, and then we only have a former Cowboy, but he's on a Bronco and DeMarcus Ware.
Looks like they were claiming some Cowboys this weekend. All right, so I know we had a Dak
Yep.
before I went on vacation.
Dak went over the weekend.
All right, here we go. Box 3. Shannon, congratulations.
Way to go, Shan.
Still have a Chris Olave secondary headliner. Not to say that we don't have another NFC South, but I can tell you that we do have an Olave out there.
Hidden
So
gems are
his-
here for a reason.
His break is not over with.
Yeah, take your time, Shan.
Yeah,
take
you're
your
good.
time, my friend.
You are good.
Congrats again.
That is your currency for the locker, Shannon, where you see something you like, you could pick it out. I've not seen anyone cash in the tickets yet, but again, if there's an item in the break room that you're chasing, it is a lot of store credit. Who do we have? Ooh, well,
Speaking of NFC South,
speaking of double up right here, we got some ink on this one. Dirty Birds. Who do we have here? I don't think I...
Dirty Bird, a little
Jamal Anderson. All right.
There you go.
Shannon. Congratulations. This is an authentic Shannon, so this can be $350 if you decide to cash in. I mean, hey, you already got the golden tickets. This maybe helps you stash those tickets and cash in this item, so you walk away with some store credit and you keep the ticket. Again, that's just an idea. Just an idea. But, Shannon, nice double up. I like the... Got some extra ink on here as well. The Dirty Birds. And again, like I said, there's still a Olave. So Shannon, he's not done yet in this break. No one's done yet. There's 2 more boxes.
Batman's making he's making a bigger return than when he got banished from the League of Shadows by Ra's al Ghul.
Here's what you got to do. The Atlanta Falcons, one of Batman's underrated enemies, Carmine Falcone.
Yeah.
Kind of spelled like
Oh,
Falcon.
Yeah. So
There you go. So there you go. You got a little Batman villain right there. I was like, how can I make this work? And I was like, that's good. Yeah. That's about as best I can do. Shannon, write those out for you, my man.
Train of thought was right. Your heart was in the right place. So yeah, Shannon, tough decisions already, man. We still got 2 more boxes to go. Yeah, what's going on, Bobby? Happy Tuesday to you, Mr. Boulay. Yeah, that's a conversation that could possibly be had. I saw that was the case over the weekend as well. So it's what it's currently listed at. Got 7 to go there in that mini quad. So
Bob's not evil.
No.
There's no evil people from Jersey, Bob. You know that. Come on.
He's only evil when he's not in the break room with us.
You know that, Bob.
Yes.
All right. We'll put this one away. I will leave it unmarked for now, but Shannon, let us know whenever you can.
Yeah.
Again, take your time.
Yeah, we mentioned to Shannon right after we won the golden tickets. It's like, well, it looks like Chris Olave and other NFC South, right? And then boom, hidden gem. We had a secret birdie.
Authentic too, so if you do cash this in, it'll be $350.
Yeah, tree fitty.
I like the script though. Dirty Birds out there.
Don't see that a lot on Jamal Anderson.
I don't see
items
too
we
many
got
Jamal
here.
Anderson helmets now I think about it. I see him a lot on the jerseys. So I don't
Good call.
see too often on the full-size authentics. That was pretty cool, especially with some extra ink on there as well. You see Dirty Birds and you think of, oh, Jamal Anderson. All right.
Oh, thank you, DP.
No problem. No problem at all. All righty. All righty. Stash or cash, box 28. Here we go. I'm guessing. I've not been here since last week, and I know those minis have been up, so.
Yeah. That's something I can confirm for you after this show, Mr. Boulay.
All right, here we go.
We know who that is.
Ooh-wee. Hutch. Aiden Hutchinson. Retro. Jill in the NFC North. Jill, let me give you your exact total for the stash or cash. That is going to be $550 store credit if you decide to cash in. It's a beautiful helmet.
Let's go, Jill.
Heck yeah. Beckett Cert. Beautiful hit. There you go. Very, very, very nice. Congratulations. I'm not sure, Bob. That's the way they were posted this weekend. I got to talk to the boss when he gets in. I'm focused on the stash cash. It looks like everyone's focused on that stash or cash now.
100%, yeah. Again, that's...
I'll talk to the boss man when he gets in, Bob.
Yeah, when we get on at 6 o'clock, we'll have some updates, have that verified for you. But talking about the Michigan man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Michigan, born and raised with the Detroit Lions is where he's spending most of his days. One of the best edge rushers in the game. And Jill, despite being a Hutchinson fan, I'm sure he's going to put that in the cash pile.
You got it, Jill. $550 store credits. Very, very nice.
$550 going your way, my friend. Sending that over right now.
There we go. Hutch, write that out. Some store cred coming your way. We got one more box in the squad, by the way, so let me write this out quickly.
You're not keeping out a Lion? I'm just...
Oh, come on now.
I'm just shocked.
I'm saving room for the Viking. So, there you go. See? Gotcha. You try to get me.
I'll believe it when I see it.
No, saving room for the Randy Moss.
Holding you to that.
Like Mr. Free said in Batman and Robin, you're not sending me to the cooler.
Was that Schwarzenegger's?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Freeze.
Listen, the movie is terrible, but it aged well if you could sit back and joke about it. But yeah, if I was, 20-something years old, I was 4 years old when I saw it. But if I was 20-something years old and I saw it, I would be, this is garbage. What is that, a Brazabon?
That's why I can't answer.
Gosh.
Yeah.
We don't have anyone who can fight Jonathan Cannon?
Alpha making a 40-man move.
I mean, I'd put Jonathan Cannon. You could DFA him. All right.
I don't disagree.
Here we go. Box 30 coming up. Ugh. He needs to get that infinity ERA down. Jonathan Cannon on the White Sox, a pitcher. ERA currently right now, infinity. So, if he gets one out, season on track. All right, here we go. We have ourselves a rep helmet. You're going to like this one. Here we go. Trey McBride. Trey McBride on that rep helmet. Is a rep, but still Trey McBride, $250, the best tight end in the National Football League.
Chris.
Very, very, very nice.
My man.
There you go. Yeah, we could just change it back to 116. Guess it was an accident. Cash to Chris.
Perfect.
You got it.
Perfect.
See?
Perfect.
Thank you, Kavoa. Chris, cash coming your way, my man.
Would you say that was $350?
$250.
It's a rep. Okay.
Rep helmet.
Thank you. And then Shan, again, we're until the end of the show, my friend. You can take as much time on both lids and this the tickets as well. But yeah, end of the show is going to kind of be the deadline for you, my friend.
322 197. Trey McBride. Chris, thanks for the quick response.
Trey McBride rep 250. And then yes, Common, Dom, everybody out there, I will adjust those mini prices for you.
You're good, man. You know what?
What?
For all your hard work.
What do you got to tell me?
Right next to here.
Oh,
just for
my
you,
God.
Yeah.
Oh, Jordan the Nest.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was cash, so talk to Common. He might let you keep it. Talk to Common. He might let you have it.
We got a dirty bird and we got a pretty bird. Isn't he so pretty?
Got to be careful. We got a Jaguar on loose. He might catch that. All right.
Scoot. Keep him over there. Keep tickets. Okay. Makes sense.
You got it. You do have a Jamal Anderson authentic too, Shannon. That would be $350. You decide to stash or cash. So again, whenever you can, just let us know. But no problem at all. Let's go to that single because we are done with that quad. Jennifer, Jill, Wade, Alfredo, Jill, and Chris, please wait for my message in the chat. I got all these cards over here.
Great show so far, guys. Again, Let's sprint to the finish line here. Finish strong here in the break room.
Drop me a box number, please, for the stash or cash.
Please.
Please.
Such a nice guy.
I try.
Please.
Jennifer, Jill, Wade, Alfredo, Joe, Chris. One number, please. I'll give you guys some time. I know, though. The ticker takes its time. We got some sunburn.
Yeah. That's what I guess I was just out mowing my grass yesterday, and this is what I get.
You just wanted a flex.
Oh.
Stash.
Stash.
Stan Makita.
Stash.
Stash.
Stash. I want to stash that.
Stash. Stan Makita Donuts, not real in Wayne's World, but I think we're all missing a golden opportunity for, so many things from, movies that are created in movies that actually get spawned off in real world. How we have not had a Stan Makita Donuts yet. Rest in peace to the great Chicago Blackhawk, Stan Makita. I'll give you guys a couple more seconds.
But yet they decided to build at Rizzo's. Sorry.
No,
Anthony Rizzo. Who just had in the break room?
Pass. I'll be in at Colson's.
Swing and a miss.
So I'll give you guys a couple more seconds. I'm going to take him to hit a home run today.
You just ask for the receipt when you place that.
Tim Hortons Donuts, another hockey great. I watched a video a couple weeks ago of who's Eric, the baseball. He's a streamer baseball. Eric.
Erickson.
Yes, and he stayed at the Blue Jays hotel.
That was cool.
He had some Tim Hortons. That was cool. That was fun. That was a cool video.
Nah, he does a lot of great content.
All right, I guess we'll go to that. I don't see anything in the chat. All right, guys.
Chatty chat.
Here we go. Yeah, that's one I would love to stay in those hotels and
Oh, dude, I heard I have a buddy that lives in Toronto, down the street from the park. He says it's wildly expensive. But again, it's Canada, everything's wildly expensive.
So Boxley, which we already did, we did 2, we did 4. 5 is the closest in the stash or cash. So 5 it will be. Wade with 17. Wade, we had the wheel up. Once the wheel is up on the screen, any box call in the chat is invalid.
5?
Yes. Land on 3. We don't have 3. We don't have 2. We don't have 4. 5 is our closest. Murakami?
Yeah.
He's due. We got him a couple weeks ago.
That's what scares me.
Yeah, that is true. Because who was the one guy we got on the Twins, and then we scored 15 runs, and the next time we saw him, we couldn't hit him for nothing. Was it?
I don't see Bruce Chen ever again.
All right, here we go. 7 times. A randomizer. Could be our last break, guys. We'll see after this break. Again, though, we do have a 6 p.m. prime time show.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Copy and paste. Take you to the randomizer.
Randomizer.
Chris, NFC North. Alfredo, NFC South. Wade, the NFC East. Chris, the NFC West. Jennifer, the AFC North. Wade, the AFC South. Jill, the AFC East, and the AFC West. When the Sky Dome was first built, there were hotel windows out in dead center field. They've since changed those windows after they saw a couple.
Well, are they enjoying the
Bob,
game?
did you take a trip to Toronto? You trying to tell us something? You were in Toronto.
Sounds like a personal experience story more than anything else.
All right, here we go.
Hater.
I was actually, when I was watching that video, I was like,
Caesar.
I was thinking to myself, hotel. I was like, is this a problem to have?
He's from Saskatchewan, eh? Making another grown-ups movie.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw they were at the dinner table, like a photo or whatever. I don't know if it's a scene or whatever. But Adam Sandler just wanted to make another movie where Salma Hayek was his wife. I don't blame him. Smart guy. Keep the helmet. You got it. All right. So here we go. Who do we have? I sound like Dak Prescott. Here we go.
Here we go.
How about Braylon Edwards on my favorite Jets helmet? My favorite fact about Braylon Edwards to the Jets. You ready for this one?
Hey, me.
He signed with the New York Jets a day after he called them idiots. That's just the truth. That's his words, not mine.
It's probably his agent to drive up the asking price.
This is my favorite Jets helmet. Congratulations, Jill. It is a rep. Braylon Edwards, a former Michigan man, former Cleveland Brown. Yet I think we have a ghost here or something. I don't know what the heck's going on, but
The one that used to attack Sam Darnold.
yes. Jets Braylon Edwards, great signature.
Yeah, it's a great helmet, great signature, and I'm gonna have a hunch that I feel like I know what Jill's gonna want to do with Mr. Allen.
Yes, yes, yes.
Again, 250 Jill, let us know.
I love these Jets helmets. Congratulations. Damn good player with Cleveland, with the Jets.
And so Shan's keeping both. Shout out to Shannon, man. Shout out to him. Tickets and the Jamal Anderson.
Good hit, Shannon.
Very, very nice.
3/20/22, 188. Braylon Edwards. Good looking helmet. Great signature.
Yeah, most definitely. And Robert cashed that.
Yes.
Taylor, correct?
Yes. Let us know. Miss Labovitz. Beautiful lid. Braylon Edwards. He was on the good Jets teams with Sanchez that
Yeah. No, nice.
made the postseasons. Rex Ryan.
Sexy Rexy.
Good to see him in the break room. 05 draft. Number, what was he? 3rd pick overall, I believe. Braylon Edwards. Great draft for me, though. Aaron Rodgers. Packers. I just had to talk about my team for a second.
How many times have you seen Braylon Edwards?
Not too often in the break room. A couple times. I've seen him a couple times on a mini for the Browns. Only one time on a full size for the Browns.
Yeah.
First Jets. I pulled up Braylon Edwards.
Yeah. Had a lot of big expectations coming out of college.
Yeah. Michigan guy. 3rd overall pick. Had a good career. You go to Cleveland, Best quarterback was Derek Anderson. Well, what are you going to do, right?
Shout out to Pro Bowler Derek Anderson.
That is true. 10-6 one year. Derek Anderson. All righty. Let's look at the break page right now. We're 6 to go on that double. 6 to go on the double here in the break room. Let's see what we have left. Let's bring up the randomizer. If I can find it. There you are. What's left? 3 golden tickets, NFC West, Trey Hendrickson, Jerome Bettis, and Randy Moss. Secondary headliner Chris Olave still available. Trey Hendrickson, Jerome Bettis, double up opportunity. That makes sense why that double is 6 spots to go. We still have the Randy Moss Winter Warrior Speed Flex. 3 golden tickets in the NFC West out there. So if you guys want to knock out one more break, let me know. I'll give you guys a few more minutes. If not, we get the primetime show ready with Common and Rob.
Woo! It's going to be a great one, guys. But again, if we got any final finishes here, Dom and Rob, don't get off yet. Credit card, debit card is in your hands. Feel free to let us know. But if this is our Swan Song DP, another great Tuesday 3 p.m. show with you.
Absolutely. A lot of fun as always.
Yeah, really fun stuff.
Let's do our hits of the show. I'm, maybe because I haven't been in the break room in a week, but I've seen this helmet a million times, and today it just looks, I don't know, it looks awesome. I'm going with Emmitt Smith. Traditional.
It's a classic.
It's a classic, right?
He's a classic man.
It's like a, plain white t-shirt. It always works, right? His helmet.
Can't disagree.
Can't
disagree.
You can always wear that, right? Beautiful helmet. Emmitt Smith, all-time leading rusher. That's my number 1 hit of the show. I would love to have this in my collection, right? How about you?
Great call, buddy. As great as Emmitt Smith is, MVP, all-time leading rusher, there's one thing that he never did. 120 catches in a damn season.
I like it.
You know who's going on top?
Pick your guy. I like it.
The number 1 tight end, which, by the way, did my first draft yesterday. Went in the middle of the 3rd round in a 12-team league. His stock has never been higher. And rated 13th for the NFL Top 100 as well going into this year. Shout out to Trey McBride.
$250 to Jill for the Braylon Edwards. Thank you, Jill.
Thank you, Jill.
We'll send it over right away. $250.
That is updated for you.
Thank you very much. So 5:01, guys, here in the break room. Pretty open right now. I think I'm going to give these guys some time to get ready for the primetime show. Rob said Trey McBride. I'm going with Emmitt Smith, but, the dual sign Jacksonville, the Ashton Genty, even the Bosa that was one on 12 o'clock show, still Beautiful helmet. Thank you guys. Awesome day here in the break room from myself, but we still have a couple night shows. Rob Hill's here for 6 p.m. with Common Encheb. We also have a 10:30 show tonight with the return of Robbie Lopez. Robbie dealing with some migraines yesterday. As someone who deals with migraines, that is nothing to joke about. Hopefully Robbie is feeling better today. I know he won't be 100% because I know when you have a migraine the next day, it feels like you're hungover a little bit. So Robbie's going to be battling tough today for you guys.
Flu game.
Yeah, he'll be here for the 10:30 show with Hayden as well. So Ultimate Autographs, we're here for you rest of the night.
Yes, sir.
Rob, as always, my man, thank you very much. Hopefully our White Sox get a W today. Anthony K on the mound. He's been pitching well lately.
Yeah.
Does I feel weird to be like, I feel pretty confident with Anthony K on the mound.
I think if he throws a complete game shutty, 16 Ks, maybe we'll have a chance.
Rangers lineup, names-wise, always scares me. I'm a big-time Corey.
It's actually a pretty good lineup.
It is a good lineup. I know they're maybe not having the best year this year, but names-wise, I'm a big-time Corey Seager fan. First ballot Hall of Famer, Corey Seager.
No doubt about it. First ballot Hall of Fame fans tuning in today as well.
100%. You got my vote. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, if you bought a spot during this show, did not close out during this show, you don't lose your spot. Transfer over to 6 p.m. show. Not too long of a wait. Just 58 minutes with Common and Rob. Thank you guys for joining us. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on, on Ultimate Autographs. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Give us a like. Give us a follow. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Rob will see you in just under an hour. See you guys.